Good evening, gamers. Welcome to the Thursday stream. Also welcome to the official countdown, as we do every August 1st. The 90 days of Halloween celebration has begun. You may now spend your points, your hard-earned channel points, on spooky, wonderful sound alerts available now. Captain Sandwich just made a terrible mistake. He went back to work. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You were trying to lead me down that road. All right, guys. Let's do the game duel while we enjoy the soothing sounds of a walking dog. Mighty Stoosh is here too. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, this looks very familiar.
I shot him 6 times. What? I shot him 6 times.
There you go.
I shot him in the heart.
Can't have gotten very far. Come on.
I shot him 6 times.
Yeah.
This guy, this man, he's not human.
Thank you, Dr. Loomis. Captain Sandwich forgot to open my stream last night. That is probably one of the biggest mistakes you'll ever make in your life, Captain Sandwich. I'm sorry to hear that. We did miss you last night, I think, and actually, you came up last night. We were discussing the weather in various parts of the country. It almost looks like I can read this, but I think that's a trick. It's like something YG. There's like a G at the end, but that really does not help. I guess we can look and see if there's anything that has Among Us. That has a G. Among Us? No, that's silly. No. Beseech, no. Booger Man, a pick and flick adventure. Didn't that come up one time? I think Hex knew what that was. Cooking Mama. Cozy Grove. No, come on. Let's try to pick a good one here. Days Gone. The dollars are making me think this is some kind of poker game. Or like gambling game. Could be, I don't know. Jimmy the Scott Jordan's Slot Machine Extravaganza. There's the game I want to play. Oh man, Emmy would like be so hyped if I made a Jimmy the Scott Jordan game. Where you just go around a casino, but you cannot win. It is impossible to win. Every slot machine, every video poker, the best you can hope for is that you get your money back, but you never win more. Oh, you guys hear about Gary's mod? Apparently there was some kind of ruckus or some kind of fracas between the creator of Skibidi Toilet and the creator of Gary's mod. I guess it got resolved, whatever was going on though, fortunately, because that's... Okay, you know what? Let me just give me like 50 cent bulletproof here just to get something out of the way. That did not help at all. Oh wait, pizza. This is obviously some kind of Mafia game. It's clearly Mafia 3. No. What the fuck is... Okay, there's pizza, a hand grenade, a knife, and a gun. I feel like this is gonna take us down an ugly road. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh yeah, my favorite turtle's the one who uses the gun. Yes, Hex has got a better idea, a grasp on the situation than I do. What's the Mafia? Sicily, Mafia, Godfather, the game. Blood. Do they have blood on this? They don't have blood on the sand. What the heck? What kind of like 2-bit operation are they running here? They don't even have games that I heard about, but they have tons of games that I've never heard about. It's Animal Crossing, obviously. Cooking Mama. You remember the one where she's part of the mob? She has to make pizza. Diddy Kong Racing, Dying Light, Elden Ring. Oh man, this one's like kicking my butt, huh? I feel like this is a very obvious cover, but I've never seen it, I guess. Ring Fit Adventure. Shining Force. Sleeping Dog. Oh, maybe it's Sleeping Dogs. Okay, get me the part of the fucking title here. Oh, it's something too. Oh. Duh. It's something too. Does that help me? Not really. I guess we'll just scroll down and see if we see something pizza or Mafia related. Not Crisis, not Dark Cloud. Destiny. No, yeah, this is Destiny 2, obviously. Dota 2. No. Something 2. Pizza Murder 2. Well, if nothing else, we'll fall back on that. Flat Out, Football, Forza, Gears of War, Gran Turismo, Gravity Rush, Grid, Half-Life 2, Halo 2, Hitman 2. I almost feel like Hitman 2 is the closest that we've seen so far. House Flipper, Injustice, Just Cause, Just Dance, Left 4 Dead, Life is Strange. Manhunt 2 actually sounds right, but I feel like there's not enough space in here to squeeze in Manhunt. And I feel like this is going to be more obvious with the 2. Maybe not though. Neo, Outrun, Overcooked. Payday 2. No. Pikmin. Pizza Connection. Holy shit, it's I see. Pizza Connection 2. What the fuck is this game? Is this on Steam? I want to know what this is about. You were close. Yeah, actually, you were the closest. Yeah, Mighty Stoosh. Pizza Connection 2. It's 59 cents on Steam. I don't know if this is the same game, but this is literally just like a pizza restaurant management simulator that reminds me very much of the Donald Trump real estate tycoon game that I had when I was a kid. There's no like guns or knives or anything involved, so I don't fucking... Okay, let's do the artwork. This appears to be what's the one with the Resistance Fall of Man? It is not that. Can't make out that symbol. Is this Nazis or aliens? Let's go with Nazis and we'll say Medal of Honor original. It is not that. Okay, now I'm leaning more it's zombies or something. Vampire. Not that. Wait a minute. What the fuck is this now? The Order 1886. Yeah, I got nothing. I have no idea what the fuck this is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this gonna be fucking Napoleon Total War? Is that even on here? No. It could be Empire, I guess. Assassin's Creed Unity? What the fuck? Alright, I was never gonna get that. I haven't played enough Assassin's Creed games. Fate Princess Speedrun. Speedrun? Fate? Fate Stay Night. That's not even on here. Stay. No, that's Fate Stay Night's not on here. I guess it's not considered a game. Fair, it's a visual novel. It's a little bit different. Princess, oh wait, Super Mario Brothers, the original. Super Mario platformers foreshadowing. Oh, it's fucking Braid. Fuck out of here with this. What, Jonathan Blow, is that his name? Fucking asshole. Well, I re-released Braid and nobody bought it. I charged $40. Okay, let's fire up some Europa Universalis. I thought about it all day. I have no idea what my plan is with Korea, guys. I am completely stumped because I watched a couple more videos today of people playing Korea. 50% of the time they went exploration and colonized the new world. The other 50%, they conquered China. And I'm like, which one do I want to do? I want to conquer China. Take over China with only fake claims? Absolutely not. That would be a miserable experience. Also, I think at some point we just get free claims on it after you've taken enough of it. All right. Well, we gotta wait for the game to load. So everybody enjoy looking at Braid and my little face down here. Also, Michael Myers is back. He never left. And again, the soundboard is now available. 500 shards get you a variety of fun sounds that you can use for yourself. Invade the Ottoman Empire. Oh boy.
More coming next week.
More coming next week. Emmy is hot on the trail of some fresh ones to add for the Halloween season 2024. So be on the lookout for those. It's gonna be great. Who's this guy? Does anybody recognize this guy? Oh, you guys can't see him. I think that might be Castile, judging by the flag. Let me switch over to it. I'm like asking you guys to tell me who this guy is. You can't even see him. Of course not. Specified window's not a game. It's loading. It's not in yet. It's because the loading screen is separate from the actual game. So I'd have to capture the loading screen separately. Yeah, we were just gonna wait for it to finish. Ugh. So it was the first of the month today. In news of obvious declarations here, and boy oh boy, was it an exciting, fun-filled work day for me. I got to do work. How about you guys? Anybody do work today? Or is everybody else just lucky enough to not have a job? Yeah, you work is right. My buddy who doesn't have a job because he's disabled or whatever, he's always complaining like, well, you know, I don't have a job, so blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, do not complain to me about not having a job when you get to sit around at home all day and play video games. All right, let's load the game. Like, oh, I wish I could get out there and do something. And I'm like, something wrong with you, man. If it was up to me, all I would do is sit at home all day and play video games and maybe even stream it. Who knows? All right, it's June 4th. It's where we left off last night. Let's resume the countdown. Also, you can see Japan is still a mishmash. See, the thing about breaking my legs is it's not going to make me disabled because they're just going to fix my legs and then put me back to work. Also, I don't trust Emmy to injure me in such a way that I become permanently disabled without also killing me. So we're going to stick with me just complaining about it. Yeah, see, Hex is right. They just put me in a wheelchair and then be like, well, you could wheel yourself into work every day and work really hard. Yeah. Maybe if well, no, because if I didn't have legs, it's the same problem. There's really no way, short of getting some kind of diagnosis that would also, like, extremely negatively impact my quality of life. Because I still need to be able to play the video games, right? So I need my hands. Legs are optional. I'm fine with no legs. I prefer robot legs if possible, but I understand those aren't quite available yet. So what did we decide, chat? I guess we didn't really decide anything, and I was gonna defer the choice. But I'm leaning towards diplomatic because I think, mostly because we get flexible negotiation, which gives us province war score cost -20. The alternative would be, ooh, man, it is really, I guess we could go quality, but we need to stay ahead on tech also. Is there one that, there isn't one that gives us, oh, mercenary ideas, I guess, but mercenaries are garbage in the late game, especially when we're sitting here training. So let's sit on this and we'll start repaying our debts to society. John Wayne Bobbitt me? Are you thinking of Lorena Bobbitt? Oh, was that the guy? No, don't do that either. Mighty's just wants to know what kind of disability is the good disability. Something vague enough to get me out of having to work, but a non-damaging enough that I can still stay home and play video games. So, I don't know, like crippling agoraphobia maybe? Or some kind of like hyper anxiety disorder. I guess I kind of already have that, because I really dislike interacting with other people. Dyslexia? No, people still, I think everybody's always like, oh, well, you know, I've got dyslexia, it's hard for me to read. Like, bitch, you can still read. Shut up. Just get a disability that makes you a full-time paid. No, because then I gotta leave the house. You're not understanding. I'm trying to avoid leaving the house. What do we want here? We have enough money, we could theoretically go double. Let's go spy network. Let's go Diplo rep. Also, we need to get our prestige up at some point. Well, this that would do it. Let's do that. And I think we can hold off on getting our Miltech guy up for now. It's like when people say they have OCD because they like things to be neat and tidy. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about. Everybody likes things to be neat and tidy. It doesn't mean you have a horrible mental illness that causes you to wash your hands 7 times in a row. And if you fuck up in the middle, you have to start over. Oh, what's going on here? We have one separatist. Uh-oh, Ming, what's going on here, guys? What's that? Oh, they're at war, that's why. Damn, now would be the perfect time to attack them too. Shit. We gotta stay the course. We gotta conquer Zhan Zhao first. Hold on. They're our liege. We're still at, oh, we can't attack it for 7 years anyway, so. Can I specialize in causing other states to separate, then conquer the independence? That's not really a specialization. There's definitely ways around people being in alliances. As a tributary of Ming, we can attack other tributaries without Ming being called in, which is nice. But if an outside nation was to attack us, Ming would get called in on our behalf as a defender. It's kind of like being in the HRE, actually. Very similar, but it's much less centralized. And considering how decentralized the HRE is at the beginning, that's saying something. But yeah, we're gonna focus on taking provinces that we need for our mission. So we're gonna start with Mount Paektu. And then that's going to give us seize the borderlands. In fact, let me see if I can see those areas, because so if we take this, we get permanent claims on South Jilin, Ningguda, Liaoning, which is here in thing, and then Ferdan. What the fuck is... Oh, Ferdan's over here. Franz Ferdan. So we'll be able to attack Orochoni, Aixi, and Ming, of course, which will be very important after our... Again, it's going to be like non-stop war for probably 20 years. Go taunt powerful nations, wait for China to crush them and take a few... The problem is, I'm over here. So nobody's really interested in attacking me. Even if I taunt them, like, who's going to attack me? An ununified Japan? Orochi's not going to attack me. I mean, maybe Zhang Zhao if I rival them, but I don't... If they attack me, that would be awesome, actually, because then I could crush their armies in my mountain fort. But again, it's... We're just playing... I need to taunt harder. Maybe I will. Maybe I will, Hex. Once my timer's up, we're gonna get everything started. In the meantime, though, we gotta pay off our debt. And if this fucker would simply die, I could replace him with a much better guy. What's the thing that I have to get to? If I go... It just expires. Okay, so it doesn't actually lose. Yeah, send him the tribute, whatever. Don't care. But what's going on in Japan? Issei is being sieged down by Hatakeyama, which... Oh no, Hosokawa is the one that got overwritten. So we have Yamana, Ashikaga. Oh, Ashikaga's going ham. Oh, look at that. Hatakeyama's up here. Mino, Shoni, Kikuchi, and Ito. Alright, interesting. And of course, Ando, which I guess Usugi got eaten up. That's too bad. They're a fun one. And, ooh. No, they're not sieging Nanjing. That's too bad. Let's say maybe we'll see some rebels in Canton, but doesn't look like it. Or literally anywhere else. No. Okay, that's all right. We'll wait. We have a lot of loans. That's not ideal. What's our next one coming up here? Expand Hanxiang. If we get it up to 30, that could be good. We'll focus on that next after we heck up a bit. We also have to remember to keep... Uh-oh, fuck. How are they getting this? Nearby friendly province has Renaissance? Who? Who's friendly? Who the fuck are you? Who are you talking about? Nobody's got Renaissance. Fuck. Insult them. Send an insult right now. Get that shit out of my face. Wait a minute. No, no, no. We still have a positive opinion of them. Ah, fuck. Well, whatever. I guess for some reason they have they've used their silver tongue to worm their way into my court, which will unfortunately start spreading Renaissance to the rest of Japan. But that's okay. It's gonna get spread anyway at some point, so trying to slow it is probably smart, but it is inevitable, sadly. Much like Thanos, it is inevitable. We still have low crown land, unfortunately. We're taking it back, though. Taking it back when we get the opportunity. And let me check my things here. So this is encourage development. Maybe turn some of these off at some point. 1458, April. Okay, so we are about... No, wait, 5 is May. Good. Need to count it out. Hey! Rilip's here. Rips, I thought Korea was supposed to be amazing. Why are you still in the peninsula? Well, it's only been 14 years, Rilip, so I would say I'm doing pretty well as it stands. We're not quite on the world stage yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Just need a few more, a little bit more development to get onto the great powers of the world list, and then from there we conquer Ming, we become Emperor of China. The world's our oyster. Also, Rilip, if you weren't here, the Halloween sounds are back, so get them while they're hot for the next 3 months. Spend your points on those. You got Jason, you got Freddy, you got Michael Myers, you got Psycho, etc., etc. I don't know. Dr. Loomis. I don't even know who all's on there. I think we're gonna get Chucky this year. But we'll see what else Emmy comes up with. Yeah, I'm trying to get people. Yeah, please spend all your points so I don't have to play Zork. Oh, there we go.
Motherfucker.
Halloween Resurrection. What a terrible film. Why did they put Busta Rhymes in a Halloween movie? What were they thinking? And Tyra Banks. I mean, to be fair, Paul Rudd was in 6.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
One of my favorite horror characters, of course, Freddy Krueger. Portrayed by the great Robert Englund, famous for his role.
The body. I've got the brain.
Famous for his role in Zombie Strippers, of course. You may remember that. Meow, Separatist. Meow. Like Ming's got its hands full once again. There we go. A little, Friday the 13th, part 2. Because, of course, in Friday the 13th, the killer was Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mom. Jason had been dead for many years at that point. So when they brought him back for Friday the 13th 2, the whole series was already going off the rails in the sequel. And now he's been in more, obviously. I mean, they made like a dozen of these. Rilip has spent all of his points and reminded myself of all the sounds. Okay, good. And now everybody else knows, so you know what you're getting into when you play those sounds. I don't want to hear any complaints. Like, well, this says Freddy, but yeah, it sure does. And it plays a Freddy sound. That's what you get. What happened to all our? Oh, we spent it all on dudes. Forgot about that. Ugh. And what's the other one? Freedom from factional strife. After the first glorious century of the Joseon Kingdom, pervasive factional strife has left our country weak and divided. The kings have been unable to settle the differences between factions. Okay, we can now boot our guy. So, no leader. Needs to be at least, it is 0. And oh, I guess, can we, wait, what? Oh, it's not above, whatever. We're gonna turn off army maintenance now anyway. Gonna save us a little bit of fundage. See how the drilling goes. Army drill decreases by 0.08 per month. All right, no problem. We'll leave it at that. And we're going to try to get our professionalism as high as possible so that we get that extra siege ability, land fire damage, etc., etc. But once it gets above 0, we can disinherit our heir and hopefully get a fresh one that's much better, even though we'll likely end up with some kind of stupid man, if our leader dies, he's 61, like he's getting there. Can we make it another 15 years after we get rid of this guy? I don't know, man. No consort either. It's, I mean, maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be like an adult heir. Ugh. I don't know. A little bit worrying. Oh wait, we can turn off the the laws now. Good, 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 good. Turn off. Turn off. And turn off. Perfect. We can have tech. ICANN has Diplotech. Not yet. We're gonna wait till it's on sale. Can't your heir have children, then you declare those as the heirs? Yeah, I don't. It's a little more abstracted. It's not quite like Crusader Kings style, where there's a very clear line of succession. If I disinherit my current heir, I'm gonna, because I'm Korea, I'm gonna get offered 3 heirs. I don't know if they start off at age 0 or if they're gonna start at an age of more than that, because I've never done this before. So Ashikaga, what is Ashikaga up to? Are they're not currently integrating anybody, right? Yeah, oh boy, that's a lot of daimyos. Oh, okay, looks like Ogasawara has been conquered by the Date clan, which is a, oh, they're okay, they have 2 separated provinces. Interesting. Tokugawa is still hanging in there. Way to go, Tokugawa. Are we positive yet? No, not quite. Off with his head. Fuck me. That's gonna kill my prestige. Fuck you, game. Off with his head. We gotta take it. I can't go another 10 years to try to get this heir gotten rid of. We're just gonna have to take trade efficiency, I guess, or maybe morale of navies. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm fighting an uphill battle. I'm running up that hill. Did I tell you guys I have to walk uphill both ways to get to work? I'm sure I've talked about this before. Because, so I live on one side of town. And, like, I can't separate it north-south because it's not quite that direction. But basically, there's, like, town. Then there's, like, the highway that goes through town, which is not Main Street, but it's basically the main street. And then you have the other side of town. And so I'm down here. I have to go up to the street and then go down another hill. So when I come back, I also have to go up the hill and then come down the hill to where I live. So it solves the age-old question of how do you go uphill both ways to school? It's you're going over a hill. I mean, part of it's downhill, sure, but it doesn't feel that way when you're going up the hill. We're at max manpower too. Ugh. Can I cannot oh, I can. Okay, disinherit him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. All right, let's see where we're at here. So we should get a new heir choice now. Possibly. Maybe not. What's the mean time to hit here? Ashikaga have claimed Jeju. Well, they can do whatever they want, I guess. Wait, fuck. What's Ashikaga doing down here now? What happened? Uh-oh. I don't like this, guys. Ashikaga's trying to take over all of Japan. Yeah, you guys aren't gonna believe this, but Emmy called you guys all old. She said the only people who will watch me are 50-year-old men. And I don't think that's true, but it could also be very true for all I know. So you guys might want to keep your eyes out for Emmy. She's coming for you. She's making fun of your age and possibly your gaming. There are no 50-year-old women on Twitch, Hex. I'm sorry to tell you. And if there are, they're not watching my channel. They're probably watching like knitting or something, whatever women do. Okay, so we're gonna convert to Korean in both of these provinces. It hurts to spend all those Diplo points, but that's gonna give us settle the north, which is pretty good, which is going to give us prestige and diplomatic power, which is pretty cool. And that opens us up to expand the homeland, which is a nice when we can get here. I can invest in a new military technology, but I'm not going to. There are more important things to spend my money on. But yeah, unless I don't know. Who's that? There's like, I remember on Reddit there was an old lady who played Skyrim. She might be dead now because that game's very old. She was like 70. I don't know where I was going with this. I guess there are old ladies out there who play video games. It's just exceedingly rare. Yeah, Skyrim grandma. See? X knows. I don't even know if my grandma would know like how to even think about playing a game. All right, so looks like Ayathaya lost that pretty decisively. Ayathaya will cede a bunch of shit to Ming and we'll pay 40 ducats. Really? So Ming just... Ah, here we go. The fairest, 432, 233, or 552. Yes, please. He's at age 10. Let's fucking go. Okay, Emmy, give me a nice Korean name for our new heir to the throne. She's still playing and still uploading to YouTube. That fucking rocks. I hope when I'm that old, if I ever make it that long, I'm still gaming and, you know, doing stuff. Emmy, we need a name. She's a Korean expert. Wait, she might not even be here. Who's what's RM's name? We'll just use RM from BTS. He has a name. Do I gotta look this up now? What, this is some kind of like Kim. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Emmy. His name is Kim. Wait. Yeah, I guess we didn't need... We don't need his whole name because, wait. So his name should be Namjoon? Okay, thank you. Because we already have a family name because we're a royal family. So we'll call him Namjoon. Perfect. So he is our next heir. He's a 552. That's very nice. That is an excellent... That's almost as good as our current guy. Obviously, it's not as... It's like the military skill drops off, but that's okay. We can make up for that. Especially if we're not taking military tax. Call him He Xi Dian. Oh, I had to like... I knew you were going to put some kind of thing in there, but I couldn't figure it out. But now I know. Very good. Very clever. If I was in Japan... No, actually, I guess if I was Chinese, I'd call him like Tai Mai Shu or something. Still got to pay off these loans. Ugh. All right, 5 more years, guys, and maybe by then our son will be old enough to take over. And hopefully we'll make like a bunch of prestige back in the meantime. Or shouldn't have said hikes. So, it's gonna be rough, I think. Because I don't want, if we have allies, I don't want them to steal any territory from Zhang Zhao. But I don't know that I can win without an ally, you know? I mean, it's possible. Because they're allied with Zibei, which is fucking huge. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to call in an ally of some kind. Not my favorite, but we can do it if we have to. We'll just have to be smart about how we approach. I should also actually take this opportunity to build up my army. So we're not wasting manpower. So every time we hit the cap, we'll make a new infantry regiment. How does that sound? All right, let's settle in for the long haul once again. Ming has decided to demand administrative power. Oh no. That's unfortunate. And of course, they will have it. Okay, Ming, how are you doing here? 0.17. Okay, all right, that's pretty good. The important decree is the one that gives extra... I don't even know what all these are. Fund education centers. Ooh. Decree. Claim dynastic names. A mandate growth. That's the one you want to get. Very powerful one. Ming has decided to accept the knowledge sharing, embracing feudalism. Okay, so whatever. Doesn't do anything bad. Uh-oh. Starting to spread to Ming. It'll take some time, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter if Ming embraces Renaissance necessarily. We mostly just want to keep it out of our rivals' hands. All right, 5 more years, guys. 5 more years, and then the conquering can begin. Question for all you old guys out there, because I know you're all old. Who has seen Conan the Barbarian, the original one with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Oh, I want to get a read on the audience here. And then there will be an additional follow-up question after I figure out who all has seen it. Foreign Quarter of Hanseong. Ashikaga's opinion? No. Nope. We do not want to be friends with Ashikaga at all. The reason I bring this up, the Conan thing, is because Emmy has never seen Conan the Barbarian. And I am debating whether I want to sit down and watch it with her. And by sit down and watch it, I mean she puts it on the TV and I sit here and play a video game while it's playing. And I kind of like half pay attention. Because really, you know, how much do you need to see of that movie? Good movie, though. I've never seen the sequel. I feel like the sequel wasn't as good, but maybe it is. Check the reviews on that. Conan the Destroyer, and then of course Red Sonja, which was like in the same universe. Expansion focus. 11th November 1464. That's when we can start kicking it. And also, will this be done? Yeah, that'll be done by January. This will also be done by January 1464. So everything will be set in motion. Wheels are in motion, guys. Wheels are in motion. And it's gonna be great. What's this? Royal marriage? Nah. Not interested. We must avoid indebting ourselves to the Ming. Ooh. Hondo's getting a little crazy up here in the north of Japan. Let's take a look. Harakeyama, Ashikaga, Yamana, Shoni. So it's consolidating quite a bit here. Toki are attacking Hitabatake. Should have set it up for 1469. Oh, don't worry. 1469 will be a very important year. There'll be a lot of things happening in 1469. It'll blow you away. I promise. And the lack of prestige is really killing us, though. But hopefully with all the combat, we'll be getting plenty of prestige from the battles that we win. Can only hope. What do we have here? Oh, I can build. I don't want to build. I want to pay off the debt. Gotta get... Oh, our king has died. Ah, fuck me. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna leave it as is. We take a stab hit. The regency's 222, but in 5 years, our new ruler will take the throne and hopefully he doesn't suck. Is there anybody famous left in Japan? Let's see. I mean, Ashikaga, Shogun Yoshimasa Ashikaga the First. No, not really. I mean, it depends on your knowledge of Japanese history, I suppose. Where's Obama? Check Obama. I don't actually know what part of Japan. I think it's like around here somewhere. There's like a province called Obama. Yada-da. The Ashikaga Shogunate sucked. Boo. Well, I mean, maybe somebody will take the fight to them. I don't know. There's some pretty big players floating around. The Yamana clan's pretty big. Shoni's pretty big. Oh, they're at war. Hold on. They're at war against the Toki. Where the fuck are the Toki? I guess it's not important because they're too small for me to even see. Nope, that's not them. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, we'll let them duke it out for a couple more years and see where they end up. Merge the armies. Okay. I've heard Dai Viet is pretty good now. Man, the fact that they added this mountain range here is such a huge like boon to Dai Viet. Because you could just like walk across. Now that they put this here, this is much more strategic terrain. You can just set up forts on either end. The Ming kind of went ham. Yeah, they're gonna go ham for a bit, but we're gonna put a stop to that. Don't worry. They have. It's important though that they need to hang on until I'm ready to attack them. Because if they start falling apart, that's gonna make it a lot harder to deal with them. So the plan is we conquer Manchuria as best we can. We start, we stop giving tribute to the Ming so they get mad at us. Then we start attacking. And then we go from there. That's the current plan anyway. Alright, we can start repaying these loans soon. Beautiful. Get it out of here. Let's see. It drops our interest payment by quite a bit. Mongols are having a good time. I mean, I don't think they've expanded at all. They're a vassal under the Oirat, actually. So what really matters is where the Oirat have been up to. Caradel, we meet again. I see. Thing is, hordes don't do so hot if they're not at constant war, so I'm curious. Oh, we must always attack. I mean, yeah, siege ability is going to be super important. Okay, we got to wait a little bit longer for the Merchant Guild's loyalty to go up. Damn, if we could... Why did I pick the prestige one? What is wrong with me? That's going to be such a pain in the ass to try to get to. Whatever. We'll see how Mongolia handles this. Like I said, Oirat and Mongolia are sort of a tag team. And then all the Manchurian tribes over here are duking it out. Oh wait, Oirat owns this area? That's weird. That's very weird. Oh, okay, looks like we can get Diplotech and Miltech too. Let's go ahead and do that. We want to go offensive. Perfect. And again, we got to keep an eye on our manpower so we can keep buying more troops until we're at our force limit. And that'll put us up to build to force limit, which is going to give us morale of armies, which is very powerful. Granted, we cannot attack. We're going to have to time this perfectly. Because we cannot attack with a regency. So, I mean, we can't attack for the next 4 years anyway, but that's another thing to consider. We have to have our own... we have to have our ruler come of age first before we can start declaring wars. Very important. And we'll see how the merchant guilds are doing. Going very slowly up to 50, but it'll get there eventually. Maybe it's worth giving them another... They already have so many privileges, though. I don't know if there's one that's worth going for here? Isn't there one that gives... Take a 5-year loan at 1% interest. The privilege will be removed automatically when repaid. Control over monetary policy? Oh, no, absolutely not. Light? No, don't care about that. Monopoly? No. How long does this last? That's for 10 years. Grant control over coinage? No. Provincial trade power modifier? No. Sailors? No. Prestige? No. National... Well, I mean, that could be good. Enables the estate decision merchant guilds ask for contribution. Where he gets increased? Wait a minute, that's huge. But they lose 10 loyalty immediately. Oof. That's tough. It's a pretty good one though. Promote merchant guilds bookkeeping. Interest, state maintenance, reduce inflation cost is reduced. So this might actually be a good one to pick a little bit later when we get the chance. Yeah, I'm not sure Oirat plans to hold this territory, being that it's on the opposite side of like all the tribes in the middle. Maybe they have an alliance with Zibe or something. Oh, they have an alliance. Okay, there you go. So that makes sense. Oh, the Zhanzhao tribes are rebelling because they haven't been at war. Good. So that'll hopefully hurt manpower a little bit, cause some destruction that I can then try to take it. I mean, it's gonna be 4 years. They'll have recovered by then. It won't matter. Okay. Have we decided on an idea yet? I don't know, man. We at least have prosperity, which is good. In all of our provinces, or all of our states, it looks like. So that's good. Autonomy's looking good. And I wonder... Okay, let's take a look. So if we grab this... No, hold on. We could grab... Because after this, we probably want to go quality. That's whatever. What about... Offensive could be good, because we're going to have a lot of artillery at some point. And the other one would be... Diplomatic is garbage with this. Oh, that sucks. What if we go maritime? That would be kind of funny. Or influence? Liberty desire, I don't know, man. None of these are very good for us, actually. I mean, maybe espionage would be good. Like I said, I was considering diplomatic just for the reduced flexible negotiation and diplomatic core are both really, really good. But combining that with diplomatic, or combining that with infrastructure, would give us the Smooth Integration Act, which is years for personal unit integration minus 10, which we're never going to have. So that already doesn't give us anything useful. I guess we could go administrative, which would give us diplomats +1 monthly autonomy change. And the Liquor Act. And that does decrease advisor cost. Maybe that's the way to go. Reduce core creation cost. I mean, that's huge. And promoting... Ooh. Maybe. It's actually really good. This has a lot of good things in it for us. Maybe that's the way we go for now. And then we grab infrastructure later when we kind of start solidifying. Rilip wants to know if I've seen the Turkish Olympic airsoft meme. I have, yes. I saw he has a cat, which is super cute. Let's go administrative. I think that's the way we want to go if we're going to be playing as China. Wait, what? Oh, I better grab it quick then. Grab it. That should reduce the cost of our administrative advisor, Yan Bei. I think keep an eye on the Merchant Guild's equilibrium there. That was the guy who just kind of showed up. This was like a hobby for him and he just like got silver. Very cool. Like I said, the only stuff I see about the Olympics is what it makes the front page of a Reddit. The guy was doing airsoft before the other contestants were born. I guess, yeah, I mean, you know, age before beauty, right? That doesn't make any sense. Experience beats youthful exuberance, perhaps. We gotta keep cranking out these guys. Keep cranking them. Don't stop turning the crank. This is important. So we'll find out soon if I'm going to regret having taken administrative. I think the next one we're going to grab, because let's see, if we combine this with quality. Yeah, offensive is useless. Although the vassal taxation policy could be good strictly for tributaries. But I think we're going to go quality, which would give us reinforce speed and recover army morale speed plus 15. Or we could go quantity, and that would give us provincial taxation system, which gives us manpower recovery speed and land maintenance modifier. That's pretty darn good. Tough call. Very, very tough call. Ooh, Uijiangbu is huge. Oh, if we can get 2 more of these ideas, that would be great. But I think we're gonna have to hold off, especially with our shitty regency here. He used generic earplugs. I mean, why? Yeah, why wouldn't you? Why would you have all that weird stuff on your head when you're just trying to shoot a gun? It's not that hard. I've done it. Heck, I got a perfect score in the virtual simulator. Of course, then when I actually went out to the range, I didn't do so hot. But boy, you put me in front of a video game shooter and I'll get 100%, no problem. Good supplies expired. That's okay. We weren't gonna buy any ships anyway. I remember my platoon sergeant, because we were prepping to go out to the range, so we had to go into the practice simulator shooter. And he's like, if you get 100%, you don't have to come back tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. I'll take that. And then, like I said, we went out to the range and I got like a 30 out of 40. To be fair, it's very uncomfortable, the positions you have to be in to shoot. All except for the prone. The prone is great, but like kneeling, fuck that. They're like, oh, just contort your body in like the most uncomfortable way possible and then try to shoot straight. Yeah, good luck. How many more do we have to get, guys? 4 more years. Okay. 4 more years. 4 more years. You know, I'm starting to think with all this Summer Olympics stuff, I actually prefer the Winter Olympics. Because like all the sports sound like something I'd have fun doing. Like the bobsled. You're telling me you stick me in a bobsled, I'm gonna have a blast. even if I don't win. I'm going down that thing and I'm just gonna, it's basically like a log ride, right? It's like it's already in a little chute. It's not like you gotta do very much while you're in there. I've seen cool runnings. I know how it works. Let's send Star down a slope. Maybe not the ski jump. The ski jump's a little iffy for me. I don't know how the fuck they do that. That seems horrifying. But everything else, like the biathlon might be fun. Cross-country skiing and rifle shooting. You could probably figure that out. Maybe not figure skating. Although I can ice skate. Emmy cannot ice skate. It's hilarious. I try to take her ice skating and she's like, no. I don't know how. It's too hard. The blankthalons all sound exhausting. I mean, I wouldn't want to do a triathlon. But a biathlon sounds all right. I wouldn't do a decathlon, but those are summer game things. Well, triathlon wouldn't be too bad, except for the running. I like swimming and riding a bike. But they always got to make a big deal about it. Like, oh, you got to go up. It's like 40 miles and you got to go uphill the whole time. Like, okay, well, maybe if you're doing that. Well, you know, just swimming out and swimming back, hopping on a bike. Doesn't sound too bad. I hate running, though. Fuck running. Whose idea was that? I have a body for swimming and catching fish, like a walrus. And that is what I intend to do. I have a thick layer of blubber and fur to defend against the harsh cold of my environment. What's the other one? Oh, the luge. Okay, maybe the luge just sounds a little scary. Or the skeleton, which is one of them you go on your back, the other one you go head first. Yeah, I don't know. Those are kind of spooky. What else? What else? Ski jumping. There's like the... What's one where they like have to... It's skiing, but they have to go between the flags or whatever. I remember it from Ski Free, but I don't remember what it's called. Figure skating time. I mean, I wouldn't get a very high score, but I could certainly give it a shot. A slalom. Thank you. Thank you, Rilip. And then, what else is there? They have hockey? Yeah, they have, of course they have hockey. They made a movie about it. Yeah, they got hockey. I'm not a hockey guy. I probably wouldn't be too good at that because I don't like punching people in the face. Hex is asking Emmy if she wants to train me for duo figure skating. I'm a better I'd have to train her. Too many of the winter sports go very fast. They're like cross-country snowshoeing. I think there's just cross-country skiing. They hardly ever punch in hockey. It's mostly tackles. Like pushing people up against the wall or like slicing their neck with your skates. Yeah, that sounds safe. What a wonderful sport. You can't have MMA in Canada, but you can definitely have you can have that. Korea gets loyalist leader. Nice. Loyal to the crown. Good. Good. I like to see that. Or just be a goalie. Oh yeah, because you're all strapped in. You're like a big tank. Yeah, cross-country skiing would be good, Rilip. Yeah, I can do downhill skiing. I don't mind it. I wouldn't be very fast, but I'll do it. But the ski jump, yeah, that's way too much. I don't want that kind of air under me at any point in time. I don't know how they land without just immediately collapsing and like dying instantly. I'm sure there's some kind of physics reason for it. But I don't want to know what it is. It's too scary for me. So I will instead defer to the experts and let them do it. Let Red Bull sponsor it. We just did the biggest ski jump ever off Mount Everest. 15,000 feet of air. You gotta have a parachute on when you're doing it. There you go. That would work. Whatever happened to that guy who jumped out of the balloon that went super high? I assume he is still alive. Has he done anything else recently, or is that just like you do your one big thing and then you're done? All right, we're down to 5 loans, guys. 5 loans. You know what? I'm gonna take out a loan, because why not? We've taken out why did I take out so many loans? What the fuck? I guess that's fine, because I can pay back all the other loans. That's not exactly what I wanted to do though, so there we go. Now we're down to 5 loans again somehow. That's whatever. I'm gonna seize land now. Everybody's still good. Perfect. So we're still not at a good amount of crown land, unfortunately. That sucks. Some people say he's still falling to this day. I mean, he did get pretty high. He could have gone into orbit, right? No, you got to be way higher for that. And also you have to be going very fast. A misunderstanding a lot of people have about space. It's not just about going high, you also have to be going very fast sideways to reach orbit. As we've all learned from playing Kerbal Space Program a little bit too much. I was watching Ice King play today while I was at work. When I mean, I couldn't really pay too close attention because I had to work really hard today because it's the first of the month. I was playing with a bunch of mods, guys. Can you believe that? Disgusting. But I guess the modders are sort of filling in the gap where KSP2 failed, right? Like, well, KSP2 is dead, but at least we have KSP1 and all the cool mods. We'll never see Rask and Rusk or Poof or any of those other fun planets they were gonna build. There's just been like radio silence, right? From Take-Two. They closed down the studio and it's been a whole month and now like they haven't said anything. They're still selling the game on Steam, of course, as they often do. Like, well, you know, you can still buy it. It's still in early access, but we're not making any updates to it. That's kind of fucked up. What's Steam gonna do about it though? Say no? It's free money. Okay, they want diplomatic power. Okay, fair enough. Alrighty then. Let's get ready. 3 more years. That's when the balls drop. 3 more years. That's perfect timing too. That's great. And that should correspond with our thing finishing here as well. So we'll be able to settle the north, which will be great. We must enlighten these territories by introducing Korean customs and practices. Yes, we must, mustn't we? And then what else we got? Capital development is at least 30. We need 200 development total. So we're gonna hold off on this, I guess, for now. All right, we're just gonna let it. I keep looking around. We just need to let it ride. There's no rush here. We're having a good time. We're talking about the Olympics, how we're gonna add water polo to the Olympics, and instead of regular water polo, you're gonna be riding around on a dude like it's chicken, but it's water polo. They had to the Winter Olympics. Snowball fight? How would that work? Because there are contact sports in the Olympics, but I feel like a snowball fight is sort of an abstract type of game, right? There's not, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Last update of KSP2 is from May, where they said, we're still hard at work on KSP2. We'll talk more when we can. Oh, man.
Wow. You're an idiot.
That's not quite what I was going for, but you guys get the idea. Yeah, what are they gonna do? They've already sunk so much money into it. Who's gonna want to buy it with no team to work on it? And who's gonna want to be a developer? Like, they can't afford more developers. Miss Koala sees K-pop. Where's K-pop? It hasn't been invented yet. It's only 1461. Miss Koala. It's gonna be another couple hundred years, but eventually we're here in Korea. Our heir, Namjoon Yi, will soon be taking over as ruler of all Korea. So get excited for that. You weren't baited. Yeah, you're a little bit baited. It's K classical? Not even classical yet. This is like pre-Baroque era. Our diplomat in Zhangzhou has been discovered. Anyway, we're gonna take Korea. We're gonna conquer all of China and Manchuria and Japan. All will be one under Mega Korea. It'll be great. So that way, finally, C-pop and J-pop and K-pop will all be united in one glorious, glorious genre of music, which we will call pop. They'll have boy bands and girl bands. And rock stars and pop stars. Who was it that did a song called K-pop that had nothing to do with K-pop? Was that Drake? Did Drake do that? Or was that somebody else? It wasn't about K-pop, the music genre. It was about the street name for ketamine, which I guess some people call K-pop. I have never heard it called that. Of course, I don't know what the fuck ketamine is. I thought it was something you give to horses. But also apparently, like, Joe Rogan uses it. First comment on the KSP2 thread. Lamau, bro, this sounds like a crypto rug. Wait. The KSP2 thread for what? Where are you looking at this, Rilip? Oh, also they said, oh, what was it? Like, people, the moderators for the Kerbal Space Program forums were like, hey, we don't know what's gonna happen, so if you need something off of the forum, you better save it somewhere else. Their announcement about still working on Twitter. Okay. Sounds like a crypto rug. Yep. All the apes got rugged. Congratulations. All my apes stolen. Oh man, I've been getting recommended these videos about like crypto and NFT games on YouTube. Like, I think I mentioned this the other day. It's a guy who's just playing them and then reviewing them based on how good the gameplay is. Man, there are some real gullible dummies out there, and they have a lot of money. And I want to know why they're not watching my stream right now and subscribing, because they'd get more value out of doing that than they ever will out of these shitty games. I don't care if you bought land in the metaverse. That's never going to pay off, all right? You sub here, you get a bunch of emotes. You get to watch ad-free. That alone, that's like a 25-cent value. That's you could be I don't know. Maybe I should offer them an ape. Can I offer you an ape in these trying times? It's not a bored ape, but it is an ape. Specifically, it's an orangutan, my favorite of the apes. Oh yeah, Miss Koala, if you're here, and we get another heir later today, I don't know what your schedule looks like, because we have Namjoon. That was an Emmy recommendation, but we're going to be naming all of our rulers after K-pop stars. Yeah, if you sub, you can stick it to the man by not watching ads. Jeff Bezos wants you to watch ads. Don't let him win. I've always wondered, like, how easy would it be for me to do a scam? If I came out tomorrow and I was like, guys, check out my new crypto venture. I mean, there's not a lot of people in my audience, and I'm sure most of you are too smart for that. But if I just did it and I was like, hey guys, check out the newest coin. It's called Starcoin. It's going straight to the moon, and we're going beyond the moon. We're going to the stars. That's how high it's gonna go. Do you think people would just instinctively want to purchase my Starcoin? A digital currency backed by nothing and worth nothing? It was a pretty good pitch. Yeah, we're going beyond the moon and we're going straight for the stars. That's my pitch. I mean, what is the pitch is... okay, so from what I understand, and I'm sure we have some like tech bros in the chat who can correct me, a crypto coin is basically like a Chuck E. Cheese token. You pay real money and then you can get them and you can spend them at Chuck E. Cheese, and maybe you can find someone to buy them off of you, but on their own, they're not worth anything. Yes, repay the loan. Yes, okay, so we're repaying our loans now. This is awesome. We're in a great spot here. Yeah, send them the tribute. That's fine. So yeah, crypto coin is the hope that someone will buy it more for later, or that somehow adoption will take off, despite the fact that there's like a bazillion different crypto coins out there, all competing to be the one. You got Bitcoin, you got Bitcoin Classic, you got Bitcoin Extra Crispy, you got Bitcoin Satoshi's Dream, you got Ethereum, you have a fork of Ethereum, you have another fork of Ethereum. Like, what? If you can't even agree on which one is the crypto coin, then yeah, obviously I'm not going to trust it. It's more like a picture of a Chuck E. Cheese token. Well, that's an NFT, Rilip. But I guess I understand where you're coming from. It's just a digital piece of nothing. How much does it cost to run Bitcoin? Can't be too expensive. It's nearly pure profit when people buy your coin. It's extremely expensive to run the server software or all the stuff to mine Bitcoin. And it's extremely energy intensive. I mean, maybe back in the day when there were only like 100 Bitcoins, it wasn't very expensive, but the more there are, the longer the blockchain gets, the more processing power you need, the less likely you are to actually get one. But then, and again, what do you do with it? Okay, let's say I have 100 Bitcoin. Where can I spend it? Can I go to Walmart and buy groceries with Bitcoin? No. Can I pay my taxes with Bitcoin? Those who just start the currencies and sell them and they can decide how many they start with. Oh yeah, I mean, sure, you can do that. I mean, you don't even need a blockchain at that point. Just be like, I will send you 100 Starbucks for $50. You're doubling your money here. I'm losing money on this deal, right? So then I write down, Hex has 100 Starbucks, and that's meaningless. Rilip knew a guy who did mining back when it was really cheap. He sold thousands of them for pizza. He would literally be a millionaire. Yeah, but if he had waited, he would... I mean, that implies that he would be still continuing to wait and waiting for it to go to the moon. Meaningless points, you say? Yes. Well, see, that's the thing. Those are shards. Those are very valuable. I'm talking about Starbucks, which are a fictional currency that I'm willing to trade to you for real money, which cannot be used to purchase anything. I guess you can trade them with your friends if you are so inclined, or, you know, give them to somebody for a pizza. But I'm not giving you anything for them, and you can't redeem them for anything. You at least waited for them to be worth more than 100 per pizza. I mean, you don't know. You don't know what these things. Hindsight is 2020. If I was getting free pizza, I don't know how old he was at the time, but if I was just like running some bullshit on my computer and people were willing to trade me a pizza for them when there's nothing else to do with them, I'd take a pizza. That'd be great. It's not like buying Apple stock or something. At least with that, you know that you own a piece of a company. They're like coupons. People would buy them up and think it was really a thing, and now people are like, what the fuck? For me to coupon. Oh, we gotta watch our manpower. Chat, you're not reminding me to watch my manpower situation.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Rillip's gonna miss the panty raid. What the heck? That hardly ever happens. He's usually here for the panty raid. It's his favorite part of the stream. Anyway, my point is, if I was a little more proactive and I was willing to bend the truth a bit, I could probably convince people to buy my Starbucks currency. I award you 100 Starbucks. Congratulations. Get in on the ground floor. Start buying land. You can buy land in Startopia. That's actually a real game. I don't think we can use that. We'll have to call it something else. We'll call it the metaverse, because that's a generic term that means nothing. Guys, buy land in the Star Shard metaverse. Let's start the bidding at $100,000. Who wants to buy land in the Star Shard metaverse? Look, you can buy land right next to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg bought this plot of land. You could be next door to Snoop Dogg. Do you really want to miss out on that? We can get you between Snoop Dogg and Playboy. $100,000. Isn't that a great deal? What a great deal. I would take that deal. I take that deal any day of the week. The land is 600 Starbucks, which are sold in packs of 500. Oh, that now we're just getting into like a mobile game. But I like the way you think, Hex. We're gonna go with that then. So you spend, let's say, let's drop the price to something reasonable. You buy 500 Starbucks for $100. You can buy land for 600 Starbucks. So if you want to maximize your land purchase, you have to buy 3,000 Starbucks, which would cost you, how much did I say? It's $100. I don't want to do math. You got to buy 3,000 Starbucks to buy 5 plots of land. That way you maximize your Starbucks purchase and your land purchase. Perfect. All right. Chicago, whatever. We're going to keep cranking out soldiers until we're at our force limit. Is anybody in chat like a mobile game developer? I have an idea. And I think it's going to make us possibly tens of dollars. All I need is a developer or a coder, whatever you call those people, an artist, and a writer, which I guess is a type of artist. So specifically I need a graphic artist and a writer artist. I will pay you in Starbucks, which can be used to purchase land in the Star Shard metaverse, and probably other things, accessories for your star avatar. You can purchase special items that grant you access to different areas of the Star Shard metaverse. It'll be great. If you wear a special hat, you get Avastar. Yes, create your Avastar now. Hex, I'm bringing you on. Hex is joining the team. Rillip lied. He was gonna go out and hang out by the window, but got ice cream instead. Much better choice. Ice cream trumps window AC unit every time. So Rillip, we need you to help us make the Star Shard metaverse. I need your help. We're gonna do it. So we have Starbucks, and you create Avastars that can walk around the Star Shard metaverse. We need a better name than that. And you can buy land in the metaverse, of course. And then you can buy NFTs that are cosmetic items, which you then own and can sell and can transfer to your wallet. Oh yeah, no, everybody's only being paid in Starbucks. Yeah, you all get paid in Starbucks, which eventually you'll be able to sell on the open market, and they'll be worth millions someday probably, even though you can buy them in packs of how much? 500 for $100. So they're worth like $5. No, hold on. They're worth like 20 cents each, I guess. I can't do math right now. I'm trying to play a game. If you can get 500 for $100, yeah, they're like 20 cents each. So every Starbucks is 20 cents. But if I pay you in Starbucks, you can then sell them on the open market for 19 cents each. Because otherwise you can't, like, I guess I could stop selling them at some point, and then only the Starbucks that are in circulation will create some kind of central banking system that mints new Starbucks every year. Zhang Zhao no longer considers Korea's a rival. Why not? What happened? You give up, buddy? That's all right. We're going to consider him a rival later. Prices. Oh yeah, prices will increase. Buy them now before prices go up. See, Hex, do you run a crypto scam? Is that your job? You seem to know a lot about this. He's really good at this. I'm a little concerned. Unpopular mathematician. He's embarrassing us. We can either take the let's take the prestige here. Because we're gonna get plenty of innovativeness later. Let's not try to rush it. X is ashamed by how easy it is to come up with scams. Relip says, do like Logan Paul and say you're gonna let people cash out, but then actually don't ever release the game so they can't cash out. Buy now, pay now, don't get paid later. They're calling me an unpopular mathematician. I'm not a mathematician, all right? I'm an accountant. I don't do like math problems. I use Excel spreadsheets to make sure that the company's books are correct. There's very little math involved on my end. The system does all that. I mean, maybe if it was like the Middle Ages and they brought me on, I'd be like, yeah, let me get up my abacus here and we'll try to sort this out. Yeah, they're not actually NFTs because they're not non-fungible, nor are they on a blockchain. I just keep track of them on my spreadsheet. Neither Excel nor books have been created yet. They've definitely created books. And especially in China, they were definitely keeping records on paper and shit. Like, they had bureaucracy out the wazoo over there. And Korea's no different. Japan, I don't know. They were too busy beating each other with sticks to figure that shit out. Bunch of barbarians over there. Constantly at war. How embarrassing. Oh, they do drink tea, though. China probably invented paper or something. Yeah, probably. Dude, I can't believe over in Europe, they're like writing on vellum. What the fuck, man? They had scrolls and stuff, but no books. You're telling me in 1462, they did not have books? We are not doing this again. Have you ever heard of the Bible, Rilip? Binding is hard, scrolling is easy. Yeah, scrolls are also like the least convenient form of reading ever. They definitely had codices, which are what we would call books today. Not in Korea. Okay, maybe not in Korea. I don't know. Did they have books in Korea? Chunky, if you're listening, I need you to Google books in Korea and get to the bottom of this. Yeah, send them the whatever. I don't care. We'll turn that off here soon. Zhang Zhao's about to get a taste of the nasty. So in November, we'll be able to switch to outward focus or expansion focus, whatever. Yeah, a king in Korea created a writing system that even the commoners created. Yeah, we did that. That was like the first thing we did. the Hangul alphabet, which apparently I can revoke for some reason. I don't know why I would do that. That's nuts. Massive, like, I can see no positive to that other than, I guess, reducing unrest, which for some reason is not where I would expect it to be. Oh, no, stability is already positive. That's fine. Oirat has announced Korea as their new rival. Oh, fuck. Oirat ate Mongolia. Oh, yuck. That's gonna cause problems in the future, isn't it? How do you revoke an alphabet? I have no idea, but it is an option. It's just a weird option that I can choose that I'm not going to because it would be bad for business. Anyway, let's get that 100% force limit so we can grab build to force limit, and then we'll grab, what is this? Harness the Seokjeon. We have to have 107.5 discipline, which currently we have 105, I think. So we'd somehow have to get 2.5% more. See how it goes. It is crazy to think that Korea's language and Korea's not the language necessarily, but the alphabet is basically like a J.R.R. Tolkien conlang. Dude just sat down and was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this myself. And wrote it out and was like, this is how we're gonna write from now on. And everybody's like, yeah, okay. Every other system in the world feels like it was like cobbled together. Like, well, you know, this used to be like the symbol for ox, but then it kind of got changed and now it's an A. That's how all languages should be made. Like Esperanto. Except nobody speaks Esperanto. Or, well, okay, that's not true. Lots of people speak Esperanto. Or Klingon. Or Dothraki. Okay, Rilip looked it up. What does it say, Rilip? He's gonna post an excerpt from Wikipedia Watch. Hopefully I'm in-house dumbass today. Uh-oh. Oh no, I failed. You're in-house smartass. Well, no, by saying I hope I'm in-house dumbass and getting smartass, it actually works. So congratulations on that one. All right, here we go. So this is gonna give us the extra oomph we need to attack Zhanzhou, considering they also have rebels in the country right now. And they are taking, I guess, oh, they have a fucking 3-star general. That's scary. Okay, one more year, guys, and we're good to go. Then we're gonna start down the path of insanity. We can ally them. We can. Oh, baby. Problem is, if we ally them and then declare war on Zhanzhou, what about, no, Korshan is allied with them, right? Yeah. I guess we could go Aixi. Aixi is allied to Korean enemy Oirat. Neutral attitude. Let's improve relations with, you know what? Let's do, what does Orochoni have? They're, I don't know. Let's just attack and see how it goes. If we fuck up, whatever. We fucked up, we lost. We go back to Korea with our tail between our legs, and then we start a different country. China actually invented printing and movable type printing way before Gutenberg. One of the first books ever recorded is Korean, with the world's oldest surviving printed book using movable metal type being from 1377 in Korea. Wow. Are you telling me Europeans didn't invent the printing press? What? No, my biases. How could this have happened? That's pretty cool, though. China had printing press 500 years before Gutenberg. Can you remove every other language and make Korean the default? I mean, theoretically, you can convert every province in the world to your culture, which is approximately what you're suggesting, unfortunately, it's extremely time consuming and very boring. So we're not going to do that. But we are going to take over China and enforce that alphabet on everybody. So, yeah, you know, take a little bit of one, a little bit of the other, and we'll call it good. Korean culture sounds cool. Uh-oh. We're turning Hex into a Korea-boo. Whatever you do, don't listen to Twice. Don't do it. Or IU. Actually, no, IU's fine. You can listen to IU. Or Psy. I mean, like Psy and BTS, of course. How are we gonna deal with this dude's, like, insane 363 and with 2 siege pips ruler? I'm a little intimidated, to be honest. Yeah, I know I like Twice and IU. I'm suggesting other people don't listen to them lest they be sucked into the K-pop black hole. All right. Speaking of Korean culture, have you guys heard about the time that North Korea kidnapped 2 South Korean filmmakers to make their own, to make a movie? Or I guess to make multiple movies for North Korea. Pretty insane story. That's the whole story. I mean, there's probably more details you could get, but basically they got kidnapped, brought to North Korea. North Korea was like, hey, you're gonna make movies for us now. Specifically, I think it was Kim Jong-il, which was the previous one. They kidnapped an actress that the leader fell in love with. Oh man. What a crazy time that we had and still have. No, not propaganda. Like, well, I mean, I'm sure they were propagandistic in like their intent, but I think was it Kim Jong-il? That was like the most. Not the one currently, that's Kim Jong-un. The one before that. The one in Team America World Police. He loved movies, and he wanted there to be more North Korean movies, but all the North Koreans sucked at making movies, because, yeah, obviously. So it was like, well, fine, I'll just get, you know, some South Korean people to make it. And they were well-known South Korean filmmakers, too, so it worked out. What was the one, Emmy? What's the one that's like Godzilla? Emmy knows this one. Which is actually pretty good. It's about a little monster that eats metal and then defends the town. Shoot, somebody took... That's fine, let them have it. I'm saving up for the next tech. Which admittedly is not super good, but we'll take it anyway. Because possible advisors doesn't really help me. Although... maybe innovativeness is worth it. I don't know. We're gonna hold off on that. So once January rolls around, I'm gonna crank up army maintenance. Fleet maintenance is probably unnecessary, but I suppose we could crank that up too, just so we have something to fall back on. The oldest known book before printing is from the Warring States period of China around 500 BCE. That's like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Rilip was off by almost 2,000 years. Oh boy. I bet you feel pretty foolish, huh? You're thinking with your white male European brain. You gotta think with your globalist brain. Everything that can be done has already been done before by somebody else. We're just rediscovering it. So I didn't realize that the Warring States period was so long ago. It seems like you think of the Sengoku Jidai and that was like, you know, the 1500s and the 1600s. And you're like, oh, the Warring States period of China? Yeah, that was like, you know, 2,500 years ago. That's nuts. All right, we've got everything ready to go. We're ready to prepare to declare war. Our heirs should be coming of age shortly here. And that's when the shit gets crazy, guys. It's gonna get nuts. We're gonna siege down their fort. And it's all gonna be great. This battle, I foresee everything going well for us here. I suppose if we really wanted to, we could have built up our ships, but that'll be our next goal, I think, once we get a bunch of money. At this point, as a gamer, it's impossible to not know about the Three Kings. I know about it, I just didn't know how long ago it was. It's like incredibly long ago. All right, so let's unmothball the fleet. Crank up our army maintenance to get everybody's morale up. And then get ready to move in and attack. Move into Pyongyang. Pyongyang, I guess. For some reason I thought there was no G at the end of this, but I guess, oh, Pyongyang. Pyongyang is the state. That's why. Ah, fuck. Fuck, we're losing stability. Damn it. That's not good. That's okay. Our king will take over here soon, and then we'll be good to go. I am ready for the king to take the throne. January 1st. Let's do this. How good's our leader? Okay, he fucking sucks, but he's got good maneuver, which I guess is kind of cool. So as long as we're not fighting in flatland, we might be okay. I don't know. We have more troops. I don't know. What's the age for kinging? 15 is when you are considered old enough to rule in this game. And that's across the world, doesn't matter what country you're playing as. All right, ships are starting to repair. And we can probably actually crank out a couple of heavy ships here. Although it'll take about a year. Oh, it'll take 2 years, fuck. Should have started making these a while ago. All right, well, no time like the present, I suppose. Let's get them going. Sooner we do. Corrupt eunuchs kill the king, game ends. No, that's if we... And yeah, we did get an heir. We just have to wait. The regency is still in charge for another year, or probably at the end of this year. We don't get the eunuchs until we become Emperor of China, and then we get the eunuchs. Right, they have 4 ships, and none of their other guys are going to have ships, so we can move our ships over to Gyeongseong. And we should, yeah, we have double their galley, so we should be okay then. Perfect. Okay, all right, ruler takes over. Let's do this. Settle the north is complete. We will go ahead and take that. Get our prestige up to positive. And now we're just settling in for the end of the year, and then it's time to go. King Namjoon is now a charismatic negotiator. He gets Diplo Rep +1. Too bad that sucks. Hostile opinion, not the same religious group. Why do they not like us all of a sudden? That's weird. Let's try to make friends with them quick. And they're enemied with Jianzhou. Okay. So now would be the time. As the oh, they have their own tributary states. Ooh. That's a little scary. So if I go to war with Orochi, it's gonna bring in Oirat too. Okay. Get this show on the road, guys. This is gonna be a potentially very ugly war. very costly in terms of manpower and just general fundage. So I'm basically thinking we rival Zhanzhou, try to ally Orochoni, and then call them in. Promise them land, although that could be a mistake. I don't know. It could get ugly, whatever happens. Maybe they'll get pieced out on their own. They are hostile towards us, unfortunately. Maybe we missed our chance. Oh, because we converted their culture. Well, what are you gonna do? What's the fleet doing? Okay, fleet is recovering. Should be done soon. And we are at force limit, so we're not gonna make any more troops. I don't think we need to go over the force limit here. There's no good reason to. We better, again, our leader sucks. If we have another heir, which we should have one soon, because of the way it works. Oh, we have to Royal Marry. Will they Royal Marry, or they still... Nah, they're mad at us. Okay, that's fine. Then I see everybody fucking pissed at me. Okay, fine, fine. I see how it is. Korea must do it alone once again. Oh wait, maybe the... We got to check the guys. No general, no general. Nobody has a good general. 4-2, that could be pretty good. A 153. Ah, man, nobody has a siege pip. That's too bad. I guess 153 is better than what I currently have, right? We can save up for this mercenary company. That'd be good. Also, what's the tech level looking like? Oh, it's starting to spread. Shit. How? Why is it spreading? Nearby friendly province. I assure you, we are not friends. We are most certainly not friends. Oh, whatever. We'll be rivaling them soon enough. All right, guys, this is it. This is the moment everybody's been waiting for. In just a few short months, we'll begin the end war. We will conquer all of Manchuria, all of China, all of Japan, all of Southeast Asia, down to Malacca, Indonesia, India, Siberia. I can take it or leave it, honestly. I don't really care. Unless Russia shows up and then we're going nuts. We're gonna do it though. That's what's important. The fact that we're all going to do it. We're not gonna invest in that. That's fine. Oh, we can, oh right, I forgot we can purchase an ability. Improved war taxes would be good. Yeah, let's go improved war taxes. That's free. And that'll help us out. Okay, it's totally free. Good. We just gotta remember to turn it off when we finish the Age of Discovery in 50 years. And we're saving up for that mercenary company as well. We don't have to buy it right now necessarily. We just got to remember that it's got a good general for us. Plus he's got, what is this? Shock damage plus 10? Ooh. 153 versus, yeah, fire's whatever. I think having the 5 shock is way better. So 66.21 we need. We can take a loan, I suppose, if we have to. Natives not assisting. Local native helpers are temporarily not assisting our fur trappers. What the fuck do you mean native helpers? This whole nation is mine, man. I didn't even know we made... Oh. Oh. Okay, whatever. That's a weird event to get as Korea. All right, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and take out a loan and buy these guys. So we are hiring. Who? What? Wait, what? Which one? The wolf troops, right? Cannot be hired. Oh, I don't get to have that, I guess. Interesting. Best I can do is a... Oh, that's stupid. Okay, never mind then. I guess we'll try to hire it once we conquer some land from Zhanzhou. I was all excited too. August, September, October, November. Oh, there we go. Heir to the throne. All right, guys, we need another heir name. Missy, if you're here, otherwise we'll do another member of BTS. The 525, that's pretty good. That'll be a 625. So it's basically the same as the current ruler. And this is our new queen consort, Uihye. All right, Emmy, throw another member, or either BTS or somebody else that has a fun name. We're keeping this one around, so I'm not gonna... Let's see what the random gives us real quick. Myeongbok, Gyum, Boo, Yang, Yun, Hongwi, Jong, Yong. I feel like we've seen all those. Jimin, okay, Jimin. Oh. Jimin. Easy. New heir. Let's get ready. So we have an heir. We've got our army. We're ready to rock. We're gonna charge in. We're gonna try to take their capital, which is our primary goal. Actually, our primary goal is Zhanzhou, but don't tell them that. Okay, so September has rolled around. And who they have Orochoni, Ainu, Nanai, and that's it. I guess no Zibe, huh? They're just considered allies. Oh, that's gonna be ugly. Fighting the Manchu tribes is gonna be tough. Jimin E. Cricket, famous king of Korea. Actually, yeah, wait a minute. What is Jiminy? Is that, I assume that's an Italian name. Because Pinocchio's an Italian story. But I guess I've never heard the name Jiminy outside of Jiminy Cricket. Maybe he secretly is Korean. Wouldn't that be fun? Guys, they should make a Pinocchio video game where you play as like Pinocchio, but you have to fight other puppets. And it's kind of like Dark Souls. They should do something like that. Wouldn't that be cool? Time for temples yet? No, we don't need temples. It's not going to give us enough of a boost for the money we're spending right now. All right, October. So November, we switch to expansion mode, which is going to give us increased morale, manpower recovery speed, core creation cost, and aggressive expansion impact. And all that other jazz. We're gonna set, oh, what's going on here? Okay, the tribes are doing whatever. We're gonna rival. Then we're gonna try to ally Orochoni, although I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. And then we're going to attack. And we're gonna play a little game of cat and mouse here where we attack and then retreat, attack and retreat. So we're gonna have to keep a very close eye on where their troops are, because we don't necessarily want to get attacked in the mountains. Jiminy is just a minced oath. The fuck is minced oath? For Jesus Christ. Not an actual name. Oh, like Jiminy Christmas. Oh. Good point. Good point. The fuck is a minced... Why is it called a minced oath? Can use government interaction. All right, expansion time. Let's go, boys. Build the force limit. All right, we're on it. We are now setting you to rival mode. John Joe, I'm on it. Moving into position. We'll wait until December, and then we're gonna attack their fortress in December, because I think that's the best time to attack a mountain fortress. All right, here we go. A minced oath is a euphemistic expression formed by deliberately misspelling, mispronouncing, or replacing a part of a profane, blasphemous, or taboo word or phrase to reduce the original term's objectionable characteristics. An example is gosh for God. I see, of course. Tea imports. All right, what do we want? Importing tea. Yeah, give me the importing tea, please. All right, we got the humiliate casus belli. And we will see. They don't want the alliance. Yeah, they don't like me. That's fine. That's okay. We don't need them to like us. We can do this all on our own. We'll be up against a bunch of tribes, but I believe we can do it. I don't know why I believe that, but I do believe it. All right, let's go. Declaring war. Take capital. Oh, no, sorry. Take Xinjiang. Okay. We're not going to call in any co-belligerents here. We're going to bring our ships in. And hopefully we don't run into anybody objectionable here. Okay, here we go. Could get ugly, I don't know. Moving in. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Moving our ships out to blockade their ports. That'll do something, I assume. Oh, okay, we got their trade ships. Nice. It's a good early victory for us. Okay, we got a 42% chance. So in that case, we're going to break off our main thing here. And we got to keep a super, super close eye on any troops moving in. Because if we see somebody moving in, we got to decide if we're going to try to move out and draw them in to attack us, or if we're going to send our troops in to reinforce. So if you see, okay, well, there's one there. They're moving into Chahar, which is whatever. All right, well, now I know what a minced oath is. Thank you, Rilla. What a weird way to say that. I suppose there needed to be a word for it, though, because everybody knows what it is. All right, I guess we're going to find out how long this is going to take us. And we'll go from there. They want cash this year, huh? Please get something besides status quo. Please get something besides status quo. Please get something. Fuck. Got status quo. Come on. What did I just say? This is bullshit. Ugh. Always status quo. It's always status quo, and it's always going to be status quo. And I don't know why I expected anything different. At least we're only taking 3%, which is not too bad on 4,000 dudes. We moved the main bulk of our troops out to reduce attrition, which is good. Oh, okay, here they come. So they're going to try to come in the side here, it looks like. That's fine. Let them come. They're not going to be able to get past the mountain fortress here. So if they want to take these two provinces, let them. It's going to suck as far as development goes, and devastation and all that, but that's fine. Yes, okay, supply shortage. All right, we're starting to tick it up now. They came in like a wrecking ball. I wish I could come in like a wrecking ball, but unfortunately I lack cannons. Because it's not that time of the medieval period yet when we get cannons. Dude, I don't even want to think about trying to take this province. It's gonna get ugly. We could always go siege down Korchin too, if we'd rather do that, but I'm gonna try to get... Oh, here we go. They're going for the big stack. Look at that. They're all stacked up. They're not gonna like it when they get to my fortress and have nothing to do there. All right, we can invest in innovative. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait a year. We're gonna see what they decide to do here. All right, they are going around. They're probably gonna come circle around here then, if I had to guess. Shouldn't I have rocket artillery by now? No, we don't get that until level 7. So a couple more years. We're close. We haven't fully unlocked it yet. So it does look like they're coming for me. That's a little concerning. I guess we'll see if they're coming for me. So how long is this gonna take? Like 7 days to get out? That's a little scary. Well, we'll see. We may end up needing to pull back a bit if we're gonna be fighting on mountains, especially with their high shock. But they're gonna be moving into mountains. I'm gonna be moving into my territory from hills. It's actually faster to go here, huh? Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. So as soon as we see them pop into here, we pause and we evaluate the situation. Okay, they are standing here. So in 2 days, the next one should get here, right? Okay, they're not attacking me. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. We just got to keep a very close eye on these troops here. If they start moving into attack, this is one reason I don't play on super high speed, especially during war. Also, wait, who's at war? Oh, it's rebels. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, there's a siege going on. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're moving over there. These guys are just gonna chill here, huh? So they don't want to attack my units, despite outnumbering me and despite having a better general. You got a fucking 2 siege pip guy. That's great for them. That's awesome for them. Great, that's totally cool, game. Thanks. Yeah, so I'm curious as to where their allies are going, because it seemed like they might have been going the other way around, but I don't know. Curious why Hakeseed, I guess because I converted their culture, huh? Offer alliance, we're at war. Yeah, that's fine. I understand. All right, well, let's just keep this train rolling then. We're gonna keep sieging down their capital, and then from there we have a lot of options. Fuck, status quo. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a siege pip general right now. Doesn't have to be a lot, just like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Probably not going to get a 6, but they got a 2. That's not fair. Curious how they haven't moved into any of my other territory. They've just taken this one province, huh? Okay, well, now we patiently sit and wait and blockade their ports. That's giving us a slow. Also, we're getting money out of that, which is pretty cool. It's giving. Oh, what's going on here? They're moving around. Where are they going? They're going to Yehe. Curious. I wonder what they're planning. Because we can't see where they go. If they go here, they'll be in the fog of war. So they could be moving into Shenyang, or I guess further up north if they needed to. They're only at war with us, and they're currently winning, despite having not really done much. Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. Just focus on the mission. We need to conquer as much of this land as we can. Easy peasy. Unfortunately, these guys are the tributary state of Oirat, which means we're gonna have to either go to war with Oirat, or maybe just go to war with Ming next after this. We're gonna get a bunch of, I guess it depends on what we get flames on after this. So I guess let's see. So we want to take this and this and this and this and that. We want to take everything. But we could theoretically, it only cost us 42, huh? That's not too bad at all. We get a whole bunch of aggressive expansion, but I really don't think that's gonna matter. So we'll try to shoot for that, I guess. We can also try to piece out Korchin and stuff for cash if we really need to. We just gotta watch out for the steps. You don't want to get caught out in the open by the hordes. That's how they get you. Okay, supply shortage. So we're getting the little ticks. We're getting 7 at a time. And again, we are only keeping 4,000 troops in there, so that's pretty safe. And now that I've started making some progress, I'm much less interested in moving these guys off, and I'm more interested in moving these guys in if we need to. Okay. Should keep an eye on be able to get more tech soon. We could consider I don't know. I guess adaptability would be a good one to get sooner rather than later. But we'll see how long the war goes. I'm guessing it'll take a couple of years to finish prosecuting the war. And then we can see how much we can get out of... Ooh, that's a lot of steps. I guess they have woods here too. That's pretty good. Steps, grasslands, etc., etc. Oh wait, what's going on here? Where are they going? Actually, yeah, where are they going? Are they going to fight the Confucian zealots for Ming? That's nice of them. I guess they're just gonna let me siege their capital. Oh, fuck yeah, walls breached, guys. We're in. Way to go, Trebuchet. They did it. What's the meme? How far can a trebuchet, or like how big of a rock can a trebuchet throw how far? It's like 70 kilograms, 500 meters or something, or like 2,000, 2.5 kilometers. I don't think that sounds way too far. They get pretty good distance on them though. Oh, okay. 700 meters? Is that what the meme is? People love their trebuchets for some reason. I mean, they're cool, but like it's just a siege engine, man. There's lots of cool stuff back then. Big towers, mangonels, those big the ballistas, just a giant ass crossbow. All that stuff is cool. I mean, sure, they didn't have like computers and stuff, but they had some smart engineers. They were able to figure stuff out. Okay, so we at least have good eyes on our enemies here marching around in Ming for no good reason. A trebuchet can deal with 30 to 50 feral hogs in 5 to 8 minutes. I mean, it could probably deal with 30 to 50 feral hogs in less than a minute, depending on how bunched up they are. But I see your point. I support every person's right to own a trebuchet for home defense. If you can find space in your yard to construct it and maintain it. The right to bear trebuchets. You put the hogs on the trebuchet. You launch them into your neighbor's property and force them to deal with them. Great idea, Hex. I like that. Although I suppose if you launch a pig out of a trebuchet, it's maybe won't survive the trip. I don't know. I'm not an expert on pig physics. All my knowledge of that comes from Angry Birds. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff we're picking there. But again, we don't need to pick it now. We can pick it after the war is over. Then it becomes biological warfare. Pig on pig. They get free bacon. Well, I mean, I don't know if you're going to want to eat that after the fact. Also, I heard that like wild hogs aren't good eaten, which I am inclined to believe. There's a reason we have farm raised animals that we eat that probably taste a lot better. Please, please. Fuck. Come on, man. Just give it to me. Give it to me. If they attack Shenyang, I'm going to be so pissed. Or if they attack from Shenyang, I'm going to be pissed. Oh, wait. There they go. They're going to Josutu. Come on, come on. 25 days. Give me the siege. 42%. It's almost a flip of a coin. It's not quite. Warlords battle cry goblin catapults, which threw live goblins, which sometimes survive landing. Oh yeah, that's like in I think, do they have that in Total War Warhammer, I think? It's like a launcher of goblins, and then the goblins like glide and can crash into a specific area. I think you can control them too. All right, it looks like they're building up their forces here. I'm a little concerned. Okay, wait, they're bunching up in Janja. I mean, we might be able to get, if we do not get this, I am going to order an assault. Well, I'm gonna move my troops in first, then I'm gonna order an assault. Come on, come on, come on, give it. Okay, I'm moving in. Oh, fuck me. They're moving in. Ah, shit. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, we were so close. Damn it. Yeah, status quo. It's like the worst thing you can see in the game. Wait, wait. We got the drop on him. We might be able to finish him off. Okay, well, they're sending in more troops now. That's not ideal. We'll see what we can do. We might be able to hold them off. I don't know. I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can pull something out of our hat here. Fuck me. We're losing. Oh, god damn it. Fuck you, game. We had him! Okay, wait. We might still win this. We can still win. Here's how we can still win, guys. Here's how Korea can still win this. We just got to get their morale down to 0. It's not working. It's not working. It's the opposite of work. Oh, fuck me. There's no halftime tonight. Did I attack a city with horses? No, I did not attack a city with horses. I didn't do anything. I lost. I lost the battle. Now I gotta do a shadow retreat back into my territory while they try to siege down my castle, which is fine because that's where I'm gonna attack them. But it just sucks because we had it. Like, we had it. We would have got it in like 1 more month, but they just had to like show up and ruin everything. That's fine. Now we're gonna get them in the mountains and we'll see how they like it. Ugh. That's what I'm talking about when I say this game is so like RNG heavy. If I had gotten that siege, like the war's basically over at that point, and now we gotta go back through and do it again. But whatever, I think we can outlast them. So we'll see how it goes. Because the important thing is we have plenty of manpower, and they're attacking into our mountain fort that we can then get them back from. I could also just attack them on hills, but I think we're gonna hold off on that because I'd rather get the mountain bonus for myself. Plus they're gonna be taking attrition here, which is great. So let's open up the military tab here. Let's take a look. War enemies. Look at manpower. Janja has 20,000, so we're pretty evenly matched here. But we're gonna focus on trying to take out their armies. Oh, 42%, guys. We would have had it. All I needed was 1 good siege tick, and we would have had it. Oh wait, we can upgrade. Hold on. This might actually be a good idea. Let's go ahead and upgrade. That'll give us a huge bonus. And then switch to samurai cavalry. Oh, switch to samurai cavalry. Yes. Okay, there we go. You've now upgraded, and now we just wait We'll let them burn their manpower while we recover ours. And then we will attack. No rush to attack just yet. We'll let them get their hopes up. Okay, ooh, they're gonna really... They're gonna get a little crazy here, I see. Perfect, perfect. So they're gonna have major attrition. And with our new increase, so we can actually see they're at level 5. So I'm at level 6, they're at level 5, and we're gonna get our cannons next tech level. We get our cannons, so that'll be cool. What's our sailors doing? Okay, sailors are good. Okay, so they're moving back into their home province. That makes sense. Okay. So what is this now? How long until morale's finished? This takes like 5 months. That's fine. We'll just wait. No rush on that. We'll fight them as we are able. Speaking of halftime, how did you guys like hang in with Leo? I hope you guys all learned something. That the paparazzi could get away with anything back in the day, I guess. It's like, yeah, we took pictures of him at the beach. What of it? Ugh. A little bit weird, but hey, it was the 90s, man. It was a different time. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a better general here. Oh, that's worse almost, because the fire is like a trick. Because fire is garbage in the early game. I'll stick with my wait. We don't have any mill power either. Okay, fuck it. We just don't get to have that. Do you really want people to learn something from that? I don't know. It's funny. I don't know if there's anything like valuable to learn. This is what people considered entertainment back then. Okay, so they're moving. Oh, that sucks. Just when I was excited to jump on them too. Okay, well, I guess in that case we will. Oh no, wait. We can take back our territory here to reduce the devastation a little bit. Because if they're not holding this fortress, then it's not a big deal. We could try to take... I mean, we can't really take Verdun, unfortunately. Okay, so what's the plan here, guys? We need a better plan than whatever it is we're doing right now. I can't get past their fortress here. I could try to sneak around and go into Korchin and lure them out to fight me, but I feel like I would lose in a straight up fight against them. So it's fine. We'll take our land back, and we will focus on also do this. Increase our... There was a faster way to do this, but that's fine. Increase enlistment. Increase enlistment. Increase enlistment. Increase enlistment, and increase enlistment. Perfect. We're going to try to hit these guys next, because then that'll probably draw them in, and then we can retreat maybe, although I would like to win at least one of these fights at some point. That's a devastation. It's up to 12 now. Ugh. Shouldn't be blockaded anymore. This one won't be either. That's good. We got plenty of troops, we got plenty of manpower, and I think if we can just run their manpower down, we can win here. So let's lure them in. We may not have a great tip in any of our abilities except for movement, which is actually pretty good. because we can cross rivers and stuff without taking a penalty. How are we gonna crack the capital nut? That is the question. Because both of their fortresses are in mountains. And we don't have a siege pip like I would like. Oh, they're moving? I mean, if they want to take the attrition, I'll let them. That's totally fine by me. I can go start sieging down, like, some Korchin areas. Oh, they're moving? They're on the move. Awesome. So we go mountains, grasslands, into steppe. We force them to come to us. Oh, they're moving away. Oh, interesting, interesting. So maybe we can get back in there and get our hearts broken all over again when they attack me again. That would be fun, right? No, you know what? I'm gonna go... Wait, what? No, go this way. Don't be dumb. I'm gonna go start sieging down Korchin stuff. I think that's safer. And yeah, that... Ah, shoot, we finally got it. Yeah, we could have allied them if we'd have waited 2 years. Jeez, has it really been that long? It's a lot. So my goal now is to try to siege down Korchin and try to get them out of the war. So that way we only have to deal with one army at a time. And since we know all their armies are over here now, we can split up a little bit and try to take a couple of provinces at a time before they can react. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're going to split off 2,000 to go here, split off 2,000 to stay, and then the rest go here. And we'll see where everybody ends up. Yep, there they all are. So that's all 3 of their armies right there in my territory. So I'm guessing they're going to take their time. It's going to take them 35 days or 20 more days now to siege down my territory, and I'm going to get 3 of their provinces in the time they're going to get 1 of mine. So it's a bit of a weird back and forth here, but I think we can ultimately win if we take our time, since we didn't get the early rush on their capital like I wanted. Because this game is bullshit. Anything else we can be doing? Not really? Okay. All right, we got 1. Perfect. Now we move to meet with the rest of the group. And that they should capture that soon. Okay, so they are now on the move. So now we want to start thinking about moving. Okay. So that's going to happen on the 31st. So there's Halloween. Perfect. Now we're going to start heading south, so we can get away from being in the flatlands and move into somewhere else. Try to get to Andong. Former consort now rules in Ming. Uh-oh. That's scary. Okay, so they're leaving 1 group there, and the other 2 are moving through the mountains. Good, good. So if we see them end up here and start moving here, we're gonna move. I don't fucking know. I guess we'll see how this goes. I'd love to move here just so that I'm in the mountains. That's probably a good idea, actually. The sooner we get into the mountains, the better, and then they can't. It's not as easy of a time for them to attack us. 7, 28, 29, and then move. Good. All right. So there we are. Here comes this guy. So now, unfortunately, not knowing where they are is a problem for us. There we go. Okay, so we'll just chill in the mountains for a bit. Let me try to figure out where their troops are. If we see them move into the grasslands... What did I pick? I picked the capital, right? As the province I wanted to take. I wish some of these were not steppes. It's all grasslands and steppes. Isn't it a problem that you declared war on them? Like, okay, it's not easy to attack you, but they don't really have to? Yeah, I would lose by default if I don't take my war goal. It's true, yeah. So I have to decide, do I want to rush the capital again and possibly lose a bunch of troops? Or do something else? And honestly, I don't know at this point, because I could maybe take out Korshan. Like, I have a decent war score against them, but it'll take a while. Maybe it's worth moving into the grasslands to try to take more of their land. Or maybe move up here. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We'll go hit the piggy bank. Try to get some money out of them. Because even though we couldn't win in the mountains, maybe we can win down on the steppes somehow. Besides, if I can't see their armies, that means they're not going to attack me, right? So we can ignore their capital and just siege the rest of their lands. Okay, they are on the move, I guess. That's interesting. So that's Zhao, and this is Zibei. So I'm wondering if, because there's a third army that I can't see, if they're moving in to try to recapture their territory, which would mean if they're down here, they can't attack me, so it's not a big deal. How does taking Korshan help? Because they're an ally in the war. If I take their land, I can get them out of the war, and then they're no longer one of the armies I have to contend with. If I can get both Korshan and Zibei out of the war, then I'm just dealing with my original guy, and that should be a pretty easy fight, all things considered. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing as before. We're gonna split up. So we're gonna go 2,000 here, 2,000 to the north, and then keep the main body of troops here in Taining ready to intercept anybody that moves in. All right, so we just wait. Oh, we had a revolt. What the actual fuck? When did that happen? Was nobody gonna tell me about this? That's fine. They can go siege themselves on the fortress. I don't care. I did not realize that was going to be a problem. No problem, no problem. We can handle all these things at once. It's not a big deal. It's only 1467. All right, so we've taken here. I do not see any troops in the vicinity, so we have free reign of Korshan, it looks like. Oh, looks like they're starting to move. Okay, so they've gone here. Interesting. And if the noble rebels go here to my fortress, if they go south, then we have a problem. Then we're gonna have to reconsider our options. We'll have to go south and deal with them. But like I said, if we can just get one group or one nation out of the war, that would be really good. Because there's one army, two army, there's a third army somewhere. We don't know where exactly. It's a little scary, but I think we're gonna be all right. Also, if you're watching this game, me play this for like game advice, I would say, first of all, thanks for watching. Second of all, if you want like really good war strategy, you probably gotta watch somebody else play, because I am not very good at this game. I mean, I'm better than somebody who's never played before, but when you watch somebody who's really good do wars and stuff, they're doing all kinds of crazy shit. I play it pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think, well, while they're fucking around down here, yeah, they're gonna attack my fortress. Oh, okay. What are they're splitting up now? Oh, perfect. Okay, they're splitting up. Where are they going? Noble rebels are staying where they are. That's fine. So when they figure out what they're doing, I guess they're splitting up because they're able to. Yeah, that makes sense. They can just walk right through. A little bit annoying, but whatever. So after I take these provinces, I'm gonna kick Korchin out of the war and then head back south, take out the noble rebels, or you know what, maybe I move into Zibei and start taking their provinces after I kick Korchin out. They're gonna move into Josutu, that's fine. All right, we're gonna move up to Oroken. So let's see if we can get them out. Oh yeah, they're gonna give us a bunch of money and war reps. Okay, they're not gonna give us war reps. We'll see. We'll finish the we'll finish this siege here. Maybe we'll get it. Okay, they're just gonna siege that down. That's fine. Okay, got him. Now we move here. Perfect. So this is Korchin's army, so we can knock Korchin out real quick. But I would like to do it. I'd like to get this guy into their territory first. So hopefully we can do that in the next 10 days. Perfect. Okay, good. We're doing great, everybody. You're all working together. It's all coming together. Okay, come on, come on. 29, and then May, they'll move in. And then by then we'll be able to piece them out, and it'll be okay. Piecing them out. Let's go. So money, war reps, get out of my house. And we can maybe get them to annul. Nah, that's not gonna work. All right, take their money, war reps. We're good. Okay. Now we pay off our debt with the loans, or with the war reps. And now we start sieging down these guys, and then we can knock. Oh, check it out. Our problems are gonna solve themselves. The rebels are attacking our war enemies. It's the most glorious thing you'll ever see in this game. The trash takes itself out, guys. Incredible. Oh, we gotta re-merge our armies because these guys are on the move. I saw it. Okay, so they're gonna attack. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, we don't have to worry. Their army's down here. That's great. So let's see who wins. No matter who wins, we win. So it's fine. If the rebels win, that's hilarious, because then... Okay, we got that. Perfect. So keep sieging them. Keep moving. Actually, you go... Yeah, that's fine. This fucking rules. It's all coming together. The rebels are attacking our enemies. So now the rebels are trying to siege down the fort. Now Jianzhou is gonna have to fight the rebels like so. And then they're gonna lose manpower over this. I can just start dropping off units and carpet sieging everything. This is great for me. And then we take a bunch of money from Zibei, and then we come down, we finish off Jianzhou. Everybody's happy. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Somehow the rebels are still winning. Incredible. I can't believe what I'm seeing. But they are going to get killed, which means that's good for us. This is good for Bitcoin. So with the rebels out of the picture, then we just have to come back and deal with the siege. But if you'll notice, they've lost quite a lot of manpower here. They're going to recover, though, eventually. That's fine. In the meantime, we'll have sieged down all their provinces. Who is killing whom? The rebels were sieging our fort, so our war enemies attacked our fort and had to fight our rebels. So now our rebels have been dealt with, and the rebels did a bunch of damage to our enemies. In the meantime, we're sitting on an almost siege down enemy country here. So it's all coming together is what I'm trying to say. All right, it's all making sense. And then once we have sieged this area down, we can piece them out, come back down, take out Zhanzhou, and then siege all their provinces after killing their army a couple of times, and then we win. Because there's only one army, and we can deal with one army, no problem. We outnumber them. Besides, I don't think they even have enough troops to fully siege if we take them out. They really just gonna let Zebei completely fall? Yeah. Look, no one ever accused the AI of being good. They're trying to avoid a straight up fight with my troops. I don't blame them. Oh, I didn't know there was water up here. I guess it does hook around a bit, huh? So this is perfect. It's all coming together, just like I said. We can also take a detour and take out the Zhanzhou Navy if we are so inclined. We can just bypass, but we'll see how that goes. So am I just sacking? Yeah, I'm coming into the territories. I'm taking over. I mean, occupation, however you want to define it, is sort of loosely something. We're rolling up with our army. We're like, hey, we're taking these fortresses or whatever. People are surrendering to us because we have guns and they have none. Okay, so let's meet back up down here in Birja. You just meet up with the main host here. Supply shortage, huh? Oh, that's really gonna set us back. They're getting some mondo attrition though. That's great. All right, we got them. So meet up with the host. And let's see how this is going. So they're gonna get there in September. That'll take 30 days. We pick up with the main group. We head south. We occupy Furdan. That causes the Navy to have to go out of port and attack our Navy, which they will quickly lose. And then we go from there. All right, no problem. Why not take Tuwan? Because it has a fort and it would take a while. That's their capital. I'd rather just take everything else, because that gets a high enough war score to kick them out of the war. Plus we get a bunch of money for looting their provinces. It would be the same problem as when I was trying to take Xinjiang, was that I have to sit there for like a year just to try to get something so I can get the siege over with. There's no guarantee it'll be quick. I'd rather get all these quickly and then go back down here and attack the sieging army to get to win the battle, basically. All right, so there we go. Everybody's joined up. And now we wait for this one to be finished. That'll kick their navy out. I can't see where they're going, but that's fine. I don't need to. And then we'll send this guy south. There we go. He'll meet up with the main group. And in the meantime, I can... Oh, no, we'll wait for them to all move as a unit. That's safer. Okay, ports are blockaded. That is not really my port, but I see what you're saying. Thanks, game. Okay, we can take the admin tech now. Sure, why not? Put us ahead of time. Right, so yeah, like I said, that's the current plan. Head south to Furdan. Occupy, force the ships out, move into Yukjin, and then move directly to attack to do maximum damage while they're in the mountains. Okay, so on Halloween again. So this war's been going on for 3 years now. Interesting. All right, heading south. Let's go. Lanjang. Okay, don't care. It's some other... I don't even know where they are. They're down here, I guess. To keep an eye on Ming too, because Ming's gonna be our next target. We gotta watch the mandate here. Oh, looks like they're getting separatist rebels. Awesome. So they're gonna have to deal with their own problems once we're out of there. Okay, we are now currently out of there. So let's kick them out of the war for maximum money and reps. And now they gotta deal with their own problems. Ah, fuck. Okay, well now I got the black flag, so that means I'm gonna have to go back to my territory, sadly. I didn't want to do that, but if the separatists take over, it lowers my war score, so I figured whatever. It's not a big deal. We'll just move to intercept the mountain guys then. Yeah, so they are now moving out. So they have their own problems to deal with, it looks like. We got separatists from Solon, which I think was one of the tribes that they conquered earlier. We could start taking, how much are these? 352. Okay, so we need quite a bit to get to adaptability. But we got a couple more years of this war yet ahead of us, I think. My goal is to take all of Zhang Zhao's land. There's really no reason not to. We're gonna get claims on it when we're done, and it doesn't cost us that much, all things considered. Okay, move it in. Let the king negotiate a better deal. Yeah, that's fine. Way to go, king. All right, we're gonna take our land back first. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna split. We're gonna leave 2 dudes here. We're gonna send the rest to attack. Knocking them off the fort will recover our occupied land there from the rebels. No problem there. Oh, come on. January 7th they get here, and then we move into our territory. Oh, they're moving. Ah, fuck, they're faster than us somehow. That's too bad. Where are they going? They're going to their capital, looks like. That's fine. Okay, they're moving up north, looks like. Okay. In that case, we will begin taking their capital once more. See what my army tradition is now. It's only 14, so we're not going to get a better deal, I don't think. We haven't been doing a lot of battling. It's mostly been occupations. Okay, so move in here. Actually, no, hold off. We want to get there after February 1st. January 31st. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. So we'll see what they choose to do, because I'm basically gonna re-up my occupation of their capital. They're still technically winning the war because we haven't taken the war goal, but once we take this, it's gonna be pretty trivial to just... It's faster. This is 9, 11, 10, so this is fast. Slightly faster to go here instead. So we'll get our armies back together. Get ready to move in, defend the province as needed. All right, we're ready now. Let's do it. We can sell titles. I don't want to. I want to pay off my debts with all the extra cash we've been making. Okay, I'm ready. We're settling in for the long haul now. We just got to get a good siege and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we hit the piñatas up here. That's gonna cause some rebel problems, I'm sure, for them. And our rebels already spawned, so we don't have to worry about them. So yeah, now we're just chilling. Good deal. Status quo or supply shortage? Yay, supply shortage. Woo! Something's happening. Also, what's our progress on this now? 30? What's their Miltech? 5? I think we're at 6, right? And once we get to the 7, we get cannons, and then from that point, we are off to the races, guys. It's gonna be great. I wish we had a way to get discipline. I think our next, we get another idea group soon. I think we have to go quality or offense. I think we go offensive. Either way, we get 5 discipline from that. When do we get rocket artillery? We get rocket artillery. First, we have to get the discipline, and then we can get fire the Hwacha, which gives us the rocket artillery bonus. We have to have at least 3 artillery, and it has to make up at least 30% of our total troops. And we also have to have a regimental camp or a conscription center in 2 provinces. So it's coming soon, Rilip. Don't worry. We're gonna get it. Team Rocket is on the case. And I'm guessing that Zhang Zhao's troops are now going to be too small. So actually, we can just go around, probably. Just go around. We can take Zhang Zhao here and block. I should have done that before. I can block them. Well, I mean, they could have gone around, too. Should have done this earlier. Okay, so... Oh, they get there before the end of the month, so we won't take the major 2% hit from that. And we can keep an eye on where they're keeping their troops. But I have no idea where their troops are. Their troops could be up here for all I know. Doesn't really matter. We don't have military access through these guys, though. Yeah, they want administrative power. That's fine. Did Zibei give up? Yeah, no, Zibei, yeah, we pieced them out and got all the money. This war is taking too long. Who would have thought conquering other states with a country known mostly for being nerdy would be so hard? It's not so much that it's hard, it's just that we got very unlucky with our siege. If we'd have gotten the siege off right away, we'd have been in a much better position. But it's fine. We were maintaining manpower, which is very important. We pieced out the other allies, so we're just fighting Zhang Zhao on their own. So all we really have to do is start sieging down the rest of their territory, which mostly just includes this, the mountains. And as long as we know where their troops are, they can't do too much damage to us. So there we go. Now we wait. And Rilip is constantly asking when we're going to get to the fireworks factory. We're going to get there eventually. We're getting supply shortages. That's huge. Supply shortages are going to get us where we need to go. Hopefully we can finish this war in the next 15 minutes. Look, Rilip, we got unlucky and then it kind of compounded from there. We're still winning the war, which is what's important. Slow and steady wins the war in this game. Unless, I don't know, you're playing as Prussia or something. Then you just fully blitzkrieg the enemy before they know what they're doing. Although when we go up against Japan, which will be soon, probably. How many ships do we need? Set sail the turtle ships. We need 30 galleys and 5 heavy ships. I guess we'll focus on the heavies for now. We can build a couple more of those. It'll take 2 years. Russia slowing the enemy does when that's true. The thing about Russia is if it makes it into the mid game, it can just camp out in Siberia while nothing happens. It's pretty great. Well, it's good for them, I guess. It's not so good for me when you're trying to invade them. You know those rocket artilleries just throw fireworks, right? Yeah, that's fine. But that is scary and will frighten the enemy into surrendering. Is Oirat Asian or Russian? It's Asian. It's like Mongol, or they're Khalkha, which I guess is the, I don't actually know what that means, but it's like it's like with Mongolian, so it's like one of those steppe horde cultures. Russia has not shown up. Russia's still over here somewhere. I don't think they've quite gotten to the point where they're moving to do anything yet. Ottoman-esque? I don't know about Ottoman-esque. Oops, civil service. We must expand the bureaucracy. We must expand the bureaucracy, of course. It would be foolish not to. Take that harmony every chance we get. Okay, took out a loan, that's okay. We're gonna get money out of Zhangzhou when we take all their other stuff. I'm curious how this is gonna work, because we're gonna have to take a level 2 fort, which is considerably scarier. But let's at least get their capital first and then focus on next steps, right? We can try to go around and hit them here and try to take them out in a decisive battle if they'll let us. We could send in bait too. That would be kind of fun. We send in a 4-stack and then have them attack into the hills and then we attack them rather than us being the attackers. Rilip says calling it now, increased bureaucracy ends up with a corruption problem. I hope not. That would be bad. All right, that was huge. So we're at 28% chance. We can increase it by 14% more. So we'll see. These siege ticks are taking a month each. We're coming up on 4 years of war. And we have not quite won yet, but we're about to take their capital, which is going to start the timer. What's the point of bureaucracy if not to decrease corruption? I mean, I don't know what the quote-unquote point is, but I should definitely increase my corruption to pay off my loans, because we have free corruption reduction from the High Harmony, so we might as well, all right? Take 4 years to finish that. All right. So we'll see if we get it on this tick. It's a 28% chance, so not super high, but not super low either. Not a chance I would take an XCOM if a soldier's life relied on it. But, you know, if we're already in high cover anyway, might as well take the shot. All right, water shortage. All right, that is the most we can get is 42%, so not quite a coin flip. You have to understand that all these game developers grew up in post-Reagan politics, but not recently enough to realize he was actually shitty, so they think government is the corruption. Well, these guys are from Sweden. I think they might have a different view on government than we do, as I'm sure most places around the world do. Yeah, whenever what's that quote he has? Like, the scariest thing you can hear is, "I'm from the government and I'm here to help." Like, yeah, I'd much rather hear, "I'm from the Pinkertons and I'm here to help." Even America has a different view of government than America. Even Canada is different than Canada. What about French Canada? Yeah, we got them. All right. It's time to bring out the big guns. It's rocket artillery time, guys. So, yep, we still need to take out their troops and siege down the rest of their land, because I want everything. And I don't care what it costs me. I don't care if every other tribe hates me. We're going scorched earth. Not literally. Scorched earth is more of a defensive thing. French Canada is entitled and nationalistic, says Hex. So that's been reducing, so that's something. I mean, you know, I get it. You have a thing and you want to keep having the thing, and then if someone takes the thing away from you, you feel like something's been taken from you, which technically it has, but maybe the thing that you had was unfair to other people, so it needed to be taken away from you, because other people also should have similar things. I don't know. right, so I'm curious, where are they gonna go next? Because, like, I don't know, man. What? Why did they... Is iTunes doing another update again? God damn it. It freaks me out so much because I think the game crashed when it goes to desktop like that. iTunes needs better something. I mean, nothing's popping up. Oh, I have a bunch of stuff open. Let me close that out. That out of here. Okay, switching back. There we go. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send out the big guns here. And we're gonna go look for their troops and try to find them, because I don't like them just running around all willy-nilly, hiding from my guys. Oh, there they are. Okay, where are they going? They're just chilling? All right, gotcha. So they're in the mountains. I could also go here. That would be interesting. Now we're gonna send our troops. We're gonna try to attack them. Oh, they're moving. Okay, perfect. They're going to Adala. Let's try to get to Adala and cut them off. We'll head them off at the pass, guys. Because we don't want to fight them in the mountains, but we also don't necessarily want to fight them on flat land. Because they get kind of a big bonus. They're still at Miltech 5, though, so we have a slight advantage. If I were them, I would invade the little blue country next to them. I would too, but they're allied with Oirat, so they would get rolled over very quickly. Okay, come on. We're moving into Jilin. January 8th. Where'd they go, guys? Where did they go? Maybe they're up here. Maybe they're down here. Who knows? Who knows where they've gone? They can go wherever they want. It's their own country. Well, this is stupid. Okay, I don't even see them anymore. Okay, fine. We're gonna send troops into here. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send troops in. Oh, there they are. Where are they going? Fuck. 27. Can I get it? I can't get out of there. Okay, so we gotta go and then we gotta quickly pivot. Do that. Okay, we'll try this. So they're taking the bait, but I'm out of position. But maybe we can hold them off in the hills. I don't know. 23, 24, 25, 20, 25, 26, and then we... No, no, what do you do? What? No, I can go into my territory, right? Oh, fuck me. Why? Why can't I just go straight through? Oh. Okay, well, we're at least doing a lot of damage to him, so I'll take that. Wait, they're getting it. Oh, they're getting minus 25%. I gotcha. Okay, well, we're still doing quite a bit of damage to him. I like that. Okay, I mean, they're still gonna take us out, but that's fine. These fuckers, why did it do that? Okay, fine. We're gonna go here then. All right. Go ahead and build up the force limit again. Ugh. Can't afford it. Is that a fort in the way? Yeah, but I should be able to move onto my own territory from an enemy fort. The fort rules are so fucked up in this game sometimes. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, they're going here. All right, so we need 7 guys here. So we pull the rest out, and then we see what they do, and I try to deal with the bullshit that just occurred. Okay, that's fine. So we at least outnumber them now, and we're on a mountain. So even though we get a penalty, they also don't get a bonus for being on a flat land. That sucks. So I gotta read up on the fort rules, because I was pretty sure you could move from a hostile fort into your territory. I guess that's not the case. I've definitely done it before. Maybe because there was combat going. I don't know. So many weird fiddly rules. Doesn't help that they stack wiped us too. Supply shortage, good. So we're already getting ticks going. And I'll just rebuild all my troops. We have enough manpower, it's not a huge deal. And we already took their capital, so get 23 more war score eventually as we go here. Yeah, we'll go until we finish the war tonight. I don't like to pause or stop in the middle of wars because then I forget what the heck I was doing. You have 2 foot soldiers coming in. All right, good. We'll get 2 more after that. Okay. Let's see. What are we thinking? Status quo or supply shortage? I hope it's supply shortage. And Rilip, as far as alliances go, the defender gets priority over alliances. So if 2 nations are both allied to the same other nation and then one of them attacks the other, the one that's defending tends to get the third ally in the war over the attacker, which makes sense. You're more like, there's more legitimacy in a defensive war than there is in an offensive war as far as alliances are concerned. Okay, so that was supply shortage. So we're cooking on that front, which is great. I'm gonna start moving troops into here, and we will start building up some more dudes as we get cash. What if that other guy just sucks? Good question. What if the other guy just sucks? That is also a thing that can happen. You can definitely have alliances where the other guy wait, what the fuck? No, the current system works well enough. All decisions should be approved by the king. That is incredibly terrible. I'm not taking that one. Like, we get a ton of unrest everywhere. I think we're doing just fine. Yeah, 1 more month we can buy the last remaining soldier that we need, or regiment. And then we're back up to 100% force score, or force limit, which is good. Not that we have a mission or anything that we need. Oh, government reform, let's go. Let's do representative of the crown, not useful. Regional councils, not useful. Royal favoritism, disables call diet, absolutely not. Expand royal court. Yeah, we want reform progress. There's also the examination system, which I don't know what, like, the benefit is we get +2 possible advisors, but how often am I switching advisors? Yeah, I think we're gonna do, oh, culture conversion cost could be good. We might switch to that later. I'm gonna go ahead and grab expand the royal court to get plus 20% reform progress growth. That'll get us up to strengthen Confucian bureaucracy, eh? I like that one. Okay, we got troops. That's their army just going back and forth. Yeah, typically you'll see that the defender gets priority, but sometimes if the defender's alliance is kind of tenuous with the third party and you're on like really good terms and maybe you're like promising war and stuff, I don't know. I think they might take a stab hit though, is why they wouldn't do it. So, yeah. I'm just going off of typical averages. You're usually going to get the defender on your side. All right, I'm ready. Oh, looks like what's going on here? Oh, because they're both tributaries, so now they're fighting each other. Interesting, interesting. And Oirat's not looking too hot with all the rebels either. So, oh, they're also getting invaded by Uzbek. Yikes. It's a little scary up there. Royal marriage, no. Thanks for the offer, Ming. I'm flattered, really I am. But I'm just not interested. I don't think of you in that way. And start sieging down some other forts too, why not? Get some alternative options going. Food shortage, eh? Food shortage is good. That's actually a double. That gives us two points of increase. All right, so our manpower is doing just fine. We can weather this storm for quite a bit longer. The war's been going on for 5 years now, but we are in an awesome position to just finish them off and take all their provinces, full annex them, pour their stuff. We'll get the mission complete, and then we can switch over and attack Haixi, which is interesting. They will call in Oirat, despite maybe we'll get lucky and Oirat will be so overrun by Uzbek that we'll be able to attack Haixi right after this. That'd be pretty rad, actually. Just do a quick boom boom war. Okay, we're good. Everybody looks good. We'll send you guys up to the main force. And then we will consider sending some troops up here to start sieging more territory as needed. We got 6 more we can do, which is 42. So I guess the best we can do is like 35% chance. Unless we get a, oh, if we roll a nat 12, I think. Or something. Oh, 14. If we roll a nat 14, I think that triggers a something, a breach. There we go. Walls breached. Love. That's what having cannons is so useful for. All right, we got that one. Perfect. Now we could send them all the way around, which seems kind of silly, but if we see them start moving, we can just pull back, so it's not a huge deal. And yeah, Haixi is not doing super well. And Oirat is also not doing very well. Uh-oh. They're at -14, and they'll probably be at war for a while, because they're defending their territory. Which means I am at an advantage for attacking. And Orochoni is not going to help because Orochoni is getting overrun here. So we just got to wait. Oh, they're in debt now? Perfect. Even better. That's what I like to see. We're at force limit, right? 24 out of 24. Perfect. Everything's going well, guys. I know it looked bad at the beginning. I was a little concerned. But sometimes you just got to give them the runaround. And while they're occupied, you go siege down their territory. Yeah, their only good ally is Oirat, and they're not in a great position right now, so now would be the perfect time to attack them. We can do back-to-back wars. I'm totally fine with that. So we'll core down their stuff while we're working on getting the next one. Because we don't even need to wait for manpower to recover, and we can always reduce war exhaustion manually. In fact, I'll do that right now. To increase something, I don't know. We can spend some of our Diplo points that we're saving up. Zibei, well, Zibei's not involved. Well, oh no, they're also allied. But Haixi is only allied with Oirat and Orochoni. Orochoni is currently in its own war, and Oirat is also in a war. Oirat will still join if I attack now. Oh, no, they won't. Okay, so if we can finish this war quick, like within the next couple of months, within the next year or so, we can finish the war and then consolidate, start coring, and then immediately attack Haixi before they get any allies that will assist them. That's my plan right now. Because I think these guys are a little too preoccupied to do anything against them. They're all at war with each other, which is the perfect time to strike. I know I'm in overtime, Rilip. We're gonna try to finish the war. And then maybe a second war, because this one will go really fast, I bet. I'm also debating if I want to grab the next couple of ones here. Because if I go local rule, 357 plus 357 is like 714, which I technically have. And that would allow me to reduce the coring cost for these provinces, which would mean it should take less time, which would mean that during the war, and I realize, okay, now we gotta switch now. We gotta start getting a ton of admin points. That also unlocks, reduces our advisor cost and increases equilibrium for all of our estates. Awesome. And if we can annex them, we'll get a bunch of power projection, which is really cool. Oh no, our increased offensives expire. That sucks. Oh well. We're still gonna get this. So as soon as this falls, I'm gonna move my main force. I'm gonna move all my forces into one, and then we're gonna do a final attack against Zhang Zhao's forces. And then after that, we'll peace out and then switch and do Haixi, and that should hopefully be done before 10 o'clock. I hope. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. It's all true. Everything. It's just important. Again, keep an eye on the manpower. We've always been at war with East Asia. It's true. I mean, if Japan can do it, so can I, as far as I'm concerned. They just get to constantly fight each other. Okay, food shortage, damn. So, it's just gonna be roll of the dice, 35% chance. 35% we win, 35% or 70, 65 we don't. So every month we'll just check on it. It's pure luck at this point. We got to get the Jimmy the Scott soundboard here of him saying nothing, nothing, nothing. It's just luck. When you push the button, it looks at the microchip. It da 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 da. There's more nothings on that chip than anything. You can't beat the slot machine. It's impossible. Can you not add any guys? No, the only thing that I would be able to add is a general with siege pips, which I don't have, or cannons, which I also do not have. I will have them in a couple of years, but I don't have them right now, sadly. Another food shortage. Okay, so another month goes by without us winning the war, and every time that that happens, that gets us one step closer to fucking not being able to attack Haixi right away, which I really want to. So yeah, there's not really anything I can do to increase the odds right now. Unless I want to waste a bunch of military points trying to get a good general, but I'm not going to waste... I'm not going to do that. Maybe once our heir is of age, I can make our king a general. See what he gets. 'Cause he's got... Oh no, he only has 2 in military. Never mind. If anything, we'd make our heir a general. But that's not necessarily a good idea. Okay, come on. Give this time. Look, we're due, all right? We had a 35% chance we didn't get it. 35% chance we didn't get it. If it doesn't happen again, clearly the game is rigged. That's the only explanation. The game is rigged, guys. 100% rigged. How do you miss 3 35% chances in a row? Riddle me this, Batman. It's impossible. The dice have no memory. Oh, no. The computer definitely has memory, and it is doing this specifically just to spite me specifically. Because it doesn't want me to have a fun time. It wants me to just sit here and bitch for 4 hours a night as I get piss poor rolls every time. I know how it is. The computer is my enemy. It is my antagonist, my nemesis. Okay, well, if we don't get it on the 4th try, something is horribly screwed up. So we'll see. Because if with that logic, I could sit here for 100 years and never get it. That's ridiculous. It does suck that it stops at 12. 35% times 3 is only 73%. Okay, we got it. All right, I'm good now. I'm happy. All right, let's finish off their troops, get our prestige, and then we will take all their provinces. Peace out, and then attack Haik. Wait, fuck. Who's gonna attack Haikshi? No, please don't attack them. Okay, heirs stayed alive. Good. So on the 5th, on the 3rd and the 5th, they'll get here, and then we attack them in the hills with all of our troops. 3. Call for peace. Okay, yeah. We'll peace them out here. Well, how long is that gonna take? Whatever. We'll get them in a battle quick, just for like fun, so we get some prestige from winning, hopefully against them. Oh wait, fucking wrong. No, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong lead. Wait. No, that's the right leader. Never mind. You're good. That was the wrong one. It's not. It just sucks that we have such bad shock against them, and they can like turn around and like fuck me up. It's not fair. Okay, well, they're getting good rolls. That's also not fair. None of this is fair. Very disappointed. Okay, come on. Finish him off. Finish him. There we go. Got the Glory Seeker, and they're going where now? They're going to Ferdon. Let's get them. We'll finish them off here. We're getting the Call to Peace. That's fine. I don't mind fucking them up a little bit while we wait. Yeah, if things don't go my way, it's unfair. That's why people go into the Magic the Gathering Arena forum on Steam and bitch that the shufflers rigged against them because they drew like 3 lands instead of 4 or whatever. Okay, we've totally wiped them out. We take all their land, we take all their money, and we are done. Okay, now we turn around and we get ready to attack Haikshi. So we move over here. All right, what's up next? Too few rivals. Ashikaga. We're now, fuck it. Well, actually, we better take it because otherwise we're gonna get some bad stuff. Yeah, I'm ready. Start coring the provinces. We'll start with the most expensive first. It's not how I should do that. And we can seize land, which I will not do. We're 28 prestige. Oh, we almost had it too. Okay. So the only problem that I can see here is that we may get overextension if we take everything. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I have to have a core here before I get the... Ah, fuck me, really? We have to have a core on... what exactly? Wait, where is it? Oh, access to Mount Pact. Okay, so change of plans. Do we have a core? Dolben. We have a core there, and we have a core. We don't have a core here. Oh no, but we do need this one. So those two are important because we already have cores. Oh, it changes their names too. Isn't that cool? So we need to get this one for the mission, and we need to get this one because we have a claim on it already anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, in that case, we can't declare war right away because we don't have a Casus Belli, which is also fine. We'll just send our guys down and let them recover and then deal with them later. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. Something Friday. Gotta get down on Friday and all that jazz. How much would this be if we were to say we were losing money on this deal? Why are we losing money? Because we're reinforcements mostly. Okay, cool. Plus we can mothball our fleet, because we're not going to need a navy for a while. Okay, that makes sense. So once we get this core, this is the most important thing. We get this core, we finish this mission that gives us permanent claims, and then we core the rest of them. I realize that's kind of annoying because this is going to take until 1472. But what are you going to do? And manpower looks good, so we can actually turn off manpower recovery missions to conserve funds while we prep for our next war. How do I do that? There we go. So turn off everything. Yep, turn off everything. That's fine. Good. Looks great. Awesome. Put all our ships together. Mothball the fleet. Our troops, let them recover, and then we'll turn off army maintenance because we don't need them to necessarily be doing anything right now. Although I'm going to be very sad that I didn't get to the 30 prestige I was trying to get to. That's a little frustrating. 2 years, yeah, 2 years before the next war. I know, Rilip, I know it's gonna be like the most boringest 2 years of all time. Trust me, I'm not happy about it either, because I really wanted to go on it, but unfortunately it has to be a core. That'll give us the prestige we need. So in 1472 we can finish a couple of things, and then we could seize the borderland if we take certain provinces, which would include this one, which I'm afraid is going to be too late to benefit from the whole war that's currently going on. But maybe we can attack one of these other guys, or maybe Oirat will have been dealt with at that point. I don't know. Oh, that sucks. It really does. We can probably wait for the war exhaustion to wear off too. Take 10 months though. Yeah, we'll just start the coring process. Otherwise, overextension will get too nuts. All right, Korea has begun its expansion. Everybody, convince Oirat to be a vassal. Oh, don't worry, we have plans for Oirat someday. But as it stands right now, we're going to turn off army maintenance for the time being. Conserve cash. We're going to start building temples for, I don't know, some reason, I guess. Reduce dev cost mostly. And also bolster our income. And we should also start thinking about building trading ports in our trading areas. Oh, also Japan is a problem. Maybe I should have been amping up to fight Japan next. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, it's after 9 o'clock. We're in overtime. I don't want to go into double overtime, so we're going to finish here. We'll have more wars to happen tomorrow, Monday. We'll be fighting Japan. We'll be fighting everybody. It's going to be awesome. I know it doesn't look like anything exciting's happening. It looks like a game of Risk. But hey, Risk, it may not be a great board game. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Oh yeah, and that's right, Jeff Force Gemini on Monday. We gotta finish. But tomorrow, we're gonna do more of this, and then Monday we should hopefully be able to finish Jet Force Gemini. Oh god, I hope it's almost over. I feel like we're past the time to beat milestone, and now we're slogging. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.